You missed a great song. You missed a great song. Careful, because that's now going... Where's that loose connection? Get your headphones in and then let's settle, because you missed a great song about how I've got a walking stick and I'm disabled. It was a protest song about me having a walking stick and not getting a blue badge. I got a walking stick. Look at this. Bought this. It's only $12.99 for a walking stick. In a farm. This is a new one. I went to get a dead man stick.
But you couldn't, so instead you got that.
I got this. I went to get a dead man stick. Why is this loose connection? It's this. Why are you loose? Why? Which one is loose? Andrea heard it because she is a Patreon. Big show today.
Essentially, what you bought there is the third leg.
Can't sing Jake the Peg.
No.
Well, you can actually, because he stole that from someone. He bought that off someone.
Oh.
Are you worried you'll need it forever now? This. What is this? Where's this loose connection? Nobody move. It's a folding one. It's a folder. It's a folder.
Oh. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, it's fine. It's just for getting out of chairs, but it's great for hitting children with as well. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. This is the late night alternative. That sign is correct. We are live on air. Look at my tidy shelves. Look at my mirror. Worship it. Praise it. I am a man. I'm a powerful man. Catherine's children are in the building.
Yeah.
So I've had to turn down the power a little bit because my power intimidates children. So I've turned my power down a little bit. So if you're watching this going, we know he's, it doesn't weird me out. We know he's powerful, but it feels slightly less powerful today. That is because, that's not going to, that is because I have turned down the power. I would like to say hello to Catherine Boyle.
Greetings, hi.
I would like to say hello to all of you.
Hi, everyone.
And I would like to say you are welcome. You are very, very welcome. I'd also like to say, when we were showing an old interview with Tony Robinson, we had over 1,000 viewers. Now it's us, so we have less than 600.
Do you think it's true, or do you think it was tricks?
The numbers are made up. We'll tell. Our last month as Twitch exclusives. Pinch punch first of the month and no return.
I bruise like a peach.
Our last month as Twitch exclusives. How are you feeling about that?
Onward is how I feel.
Great. I'm feeling great. I need to check. Oh, okay. Well, this is David Turner's here? I hope he's not, because
generally
David Turner's does a great podcast, The Computer Game Show. And I was listening to it.
What's the podcast called?
The Computer Game Show. And I was listening to it. I was texting him about, they had a troll on there called Knobsock. And I was, stay tuned, Toast Smasher, and we'll let you know the full deets. But you want to sign up for that 666 Patreon level. That's the level. That's the sweet spot. So I was messaging him. And then
Knobsock.
He said, do you want to come on our podcast? And I was like, yes, man. He said, do you want to sort out a date for coming on the podcast? I went, yes, I'd love to. When are you recording? I'd love to. And I was just messaging him at like 6-7 messages on WhatsApp. I'd love to. This would be great. It'd be fun. I don't know if I can do. Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. And then he went, oh, no. I mean, yeah, we can sort that out. No, sorry. What I said was, you invited us on your show, and I just wondered when you want to do that. And I looked back at the messages, and that was what he'd asked. He hadn't said, do you want to come on? Do you want to sort out a date to come on my show? He said, do you want to sort out a date so we can come on your show? Oh. And I went,
we don't want them on this show.
No, we do. I do. We're just filling the 60 hours. We're going to save all the good stuff for July. And so I had to go. Yeah.
It's fine.
I said, yeah, that's fine. I knew that. Shut up, man. I knew that. I was joking.
Oh, no.
I was joking.
Not the Bant's defence.
The Bant's defence. By the way, I'm going to keep tabs of funny bits that happen in the show.
All right.
That was about 3 minutes in.
Where was that? What happened?
Well, that bit there about David Turner's was funny. So that clip, I'll cut it before now. That clip is going to go out. And
is everyone going to find that funny, or just
David
Turner?
It's a funny bit. It's a funny bit. It's all about short videos now. We're going to make funny short videos. I've worked out why I'm stuck on 9,810 subscribers to my YouTube channel and have been for 2 years. It's short clips. I've been putting on long clips. It's all about the shorties. That's what's happening. It's all about the shorties.
Okie dokie.
So that's what we're going to be doing. Katherine, would you like to explain to these guys and gals?
Yes.
Stacey's going to go, well, don't call out the timestamps. That doesn't help because I'm working under a 2-time system. The stream has been going for 55 minutes. That's great. I have been recording the stream for 4 minutes.
So,
you see?
Tricky times.
So tricky times. I'm recording the stream because it makes it easier to upload the full audio, particularly if we play music during the stream, which you're not allowed to, and they're now closing streams down for. I've got a cunning plan. But particularly for uploading the thing. Catherine, explain to these boys and girls, please, the Patreon.
Thanks for dropping by. We're going to be here until the 1st of July, and you'll be able to see it all up. Wait, you'll be able to see all the show, right?
No, we're not here till the 1st of July.
To the 30 of June.
Thank you.
From the first.
My piccolo. Look at me.
So what we're saying is.
Don't COVID. You wiped your hand over that COVID patient earlier. Catherine's been to COVID ward to wipe hands with COVID patients.
Wipe hands with them?
Yep.
I don't think that's a thing, is it?
Wipe your hands together.
Anyway, back to me. So what we're going to do is this for the next 30 odd days, and then we're going to stop doing that and we're going to do something different.
Picture of my dad behind you there with his owner. You can find my dad's Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed Sheeran! So you got to sign up.
Yeah, so thanks for asking me sitting there so respectfully while I explain some stuff.
I have got mental health issues.
So have I, as a result.
Another one?
Yeah.
And neurodiversity. I had my pedant piccolo. It's almost worth getting a piccolo just for that. That is sweet and juicy, like a peach. And I think you know what I mean by a peach.
Oh, I saw Just Tattoo of Us for the first time in ages. Have you seen that
Just
program?
Tattoo for Us.
Just Tattoo of Us, it's called.
What?
It's awful.
Oh, it's one of those where they've come up with the title, then worked backwards.
Well, sometimes literally, yeah. So what happens is
I Am Broken Britain.
Yes.
two dim friends go on Just Tattoo of Us, and they are allowed to design each other's tattoos.
Oh.
But it's always bants.
Don't tell the bride.
Always bants. And one guy on the one I saw yesterday, it was on all afternoon on MTV. One guy had a peach, giant peach, tattooed on his
Was
ass.
his name James? And did a worm crawl up it?
Wow. It was his whole bottom. This is a grown man for the rest of his life. A peach.
Nice peach. Juicy peaches.
And another one had
millions of peaches.
cheetah print on his backside, like the full bum. The full bum seems to be a big thing now.
2 songs that's got peaches in. Peaches by the Presidents.
Going to the country, gonna eat me a lot of peaches.
Peaches by the Presidents.
Yeah, oh, that new Bieber.
Peaches by Bieber. 2 songs. Hey, I had an okay song, but it had a great word in it, right? And I've just reminded myself, because I'm good like that. Listen to this.
What the hell?
Oh my God. It's a really good. It's an okay song, right? But
I like how you walked it back from it's good.
It's not that good. It's okay, but it's got a great word in it, and then he kind of pushes it a bit. What was it? What it was this? Right, listen. Oh, this might not work. Hang on. If I play this, can you hear this? I'm having great problems with my audio. So what I have to do every single freaking time is add a new audio feed. Every single.
What a bind.
Audio output. So I've got like 1 million audio feeds. Now that'll work. But then I've got to copy it. Oh, hang on.
Void Dweller has a prowling tiger on their ass. Gosh.
Prowling, is it? What's it prowling for? Turds?
The undergrowth.
Okay, so we're gonna have to copy that. Right, so listen. So and that plays. Right. Okay.
What's it prowling for?
Turds. Turd prowler.
I haven't heard someone use the word turd since that was
Listen
1986.
listen to the word in this song. This comes as a real surprise. Listen, this is serious.
All
Wrong song. Oh no! Don't tell me I didn't write it. It's not. It's gone. I've had. No. It's worth it. It's not the Hindu love gods. Was it this? Nope. It was.
Hazy says, I have a Beatles lyric on my finger. Is it Help? That's what I would have.
There we go. Is it this?
All of a sudden, now you're back.
That's the same one.
Hang on.
I thought you were happy with whoever did.
No, it's not that. Oh no.
Oh no, man.
Is it this?
Oh.
It was about a river or a train or something. Do any of these songs here? Oh God, it's gone. It's not Lavi Sifri. It's not Oh Daddy by Andrew Bellew. Whoa, no. And I thought, don't write it down because this is so worth it. It's got a great word in. Is the video out of sync with everyone else? And if it's not, Robert Sausage, is the video out of sync with everyone? The audio. If it's not, Robert Sausage, 3-minute timeout for not refreshing. 3-minute timeout for not refreshing. 3-minute timeout. Is it this? Nope. Oh, God. Well, I'm not... Oh, here it is. Here we go. This great word. You don't get this word very often. If anyone else can find this word in a song, let me know.
Some people get in a dither.
Oh, dither, isn't it? Isn't it? First line, it's got the word dither in. But then he ruins it by rhyming it with river and then hither. And you just think, you just got the word dither in there. Let it be.
You should have doubled down and said river.
River.
Yes.
Just keep it. But that's great. Any other songs with the word dither in?
Some people get in a dither.
That's great.
Nice.
This is great. Any other songs, please, with the word dither in? 0203 286 637. Oh my God!
No.
We asked for voice messages. We done got a voice message. This is your fault.
Who invoked him?
I used to be agile, but now I'm fragile.
If he says dither. Oh, this is from last night.
Ever closer to the end.
Is this him dying? Are we going to get a death on the show? Wouldn't be the first one.
God.
Try.
Oh no, that's dither. You're right.
Piece is hanging out.
Oye mi canto.
Yes.
Back.
Oh, no, why am I playing this? Here we go. Right. Here we
You
go.
were all over dither,
There we go.
aren't you?
I used to be agile, but now
We timed Roger out for 2 minutes for wishing a man dead. He wished a man dead. That's a 2-minute timeout as far as I'm concerned.
And remember, hashtag be kind.
I wished a man dead, Roger. Wow. 2-minute timeout. That's the punishment. Severe punishments for wishing dead people to be dead. Mandy died straight in there. Is it live? What does that sign say, you absolute prunes?
now I'm fragile. Ever closer to the end.
The
End.
Oh,
Bend.
in clover.
Back in clover with my spirit's guide.
He's got spirits guide, so he knows of dead barman, dead bartender, spirits guide. What do you reckon? Oh, George, I suggest you go for this one.
The Midori Sour.
Soulmate on the other side.
I tried something new last night.
Oh, God.
With the other hand, no, I had
Romantic.
a shave. I had a shave, but a number one.
Okay.
That stubbles. I didn't like it, so I'll have a proper shave later. I think that's him dying.
Oh, God.
That's him dying. So you've got to sign up to the Patreon. We are at 562. Well, I keep checking it, right? Because we were at 562 yesterday. Then we were at 559. And someone who has been very prominent in the chat unsubbed. Did you see that? That was weird. I mean, listen, circumstances change. You owe us nothing. But someone who's been very prominent in the chat and has disappeared.
So what happened?
Unsubbed. But we got five.
That sort of stuff always makes me wonder if we've pissed them off.
And it's a fool's game, because I was talking to Pete about this, who's also got his own Patreon. It's a fool's game.
Yeah.
You can go mad seeing the people that have... we haven't even started yet. But seeing the people that have unsubbed, you can go mad. Because who knows why their circumstances... You do think, well, we haven't even started yet. Why have you unsubbed? But people say, people will go, people will come, people will go. People will go up, go down. It's all good, but you can go mad starting to think about that. But we're at 562.
Yeah.
Right? We're about to hit a landmark financial figure. And I was going to have this month's target at 600. Nah, ain't big. 650. That's 88 in that month.
Are we shooting for the moon?
We are shooting for the moon will be 700. Let's not go crazy.
Shooting for...
We're shooting for the allotment over the road. We're going to go 650. And we think we can do it. And if you haven't subbed, if you haven't gone to Patreon yet, do it. Patreon.com/Iain Lee. The audio of this show, this is why I'm recording it. I'm just going to pull the audio. This is, if you're listening to this as a podcast, if you're 666 or and above, you're listening to this as a podcast. And as we know, this show works better without the visuals. Did a great radio show last night. We actually ran out of steam after about 45 minutes. But that's okay, because I wasn't getting paid. So I think this works great as... no, it wasn't you, Claire. It wasn't you. I hadn't noticed you, Claire.
You too, Claire?
I hadn't noticed you. No, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. But this is interesting because we haven't mentioned the name. People are coming forward. No, it wasn't you at all. I hadn't noticed. And of course it's cool. Now, Mario says it's better with the visuals. We're going to be doing a lot more shows without the visuals because I really, really enjoy it. I really enjoy it. As a performer, it is fun. We got too caught up in the visuals.
Yeah.
Look how tidy my background
Also,
is.
it allows us to broadcast the way we like, which is naked. So that's what's going to happen.
Mr. Guardian Hawk says, I unsub because I sponsored a goat in Latvia and said, did I block you on Twitter? I was looking at some blocks and I saw that I'd blocked you. Or had you blocked me? One of us had blocked the other one. That's the way it goes. 0203 286 6370. We did miss a call from Gerald. So let's head in there. I do want this audio setup. It's very strange on this thing. Anyway.
Hello.
Hello, Gafford.
Hello. I've come up with something which I think might be amusing. It's a nickname for Lady Boyle.
Is it Lady Boyle?
Tread very carefully, Gatford. Tread very carefully.
Is it Mad Cath?
No. It came to me in the middle of the night. No, it is with respect and due diligence. It's Katherine Boyle.
Why?
Don't know. Just came to me.
Just came to you. Don't know. So does he not know the basic premise of nicknames? They have to come from somewhere. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want the background? I was having a dream, and you were doing live shows, and I was
Another one?
You know, the bloke that brought you on the stage, and it was Iain Lee and Katherine Boyle, and everybody laughed.
It's good to have dreams, Gerald.
Yeah, but I thought it might lighten the mood.
Actually, it killed the mood.
Yeah,
really killed the
as
vibe.
As his won't.
Killed the vibe.
Who did that?
That's one of your children from next door.
Oh, those kids.
Kath's children are in the building as we speak. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Songs with the word dither in. Can we come up with a nickname for Katherine? We're still giving away...
No, I don't want a nickname. I'm fine.
It's too late. The ball is now rolling and it's gathering a pace.
I'm going to stick a fork in it.
We're still giving away 60s bands. Alistair called up last night. Very controversial. He went, I want another, because he lost the Kinks. He was just going through bands. I want that band. I want that band.
Oh, desperation.
I said, no, mate. You've got to want that band. I'm reading a book about the Association.
Oh, yeah.
And do you know what their song was?
Yes.
Okay. And it was I bought it 3 years ago, and I know the guy that wrote it. And I
Just tell them what song it was.
No, no.
You know.
Anyway, I started reading it. I had a great day yesterday. Mowing the lawn, fixing. I cut through the cable of not a chainsaw, a hedge trimmer, but a big hedge trimmer. And I thought, I tried to fix it. I can't fix that. So I bought a battery-operated hedge trimmer. And of course, what's the first rule of battery-operated tools?
Charge them up.
They're shit.
Oh.
That's the first rule, is they are rubbish. And I thought, well, but maybe since my dad gave me that advice, and since I'd tried a battery-operated drill about 15 years ago, maybe the technology had improved. They haven't. They haven't improved. It was rubbish. So I thought, stuff this. I'm going to put this on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. I've only used it once. It cost me 120 quid.
How are you selling it? Are you going to say battery-operated, brackets, so it's shit. Enjoy.
No, but it's really, really, really good.
Great.
I've only used it once.
Just can't.
So selling that, but then I went back to the old one. I got a drill out. I fixed it. Can we time Hazy out for contradicting me, please? 2-minute timeout. I fixed it. I fixed an electric hedge trimmer.
Yeah.
Myself.
This guy.
What could possibly... I actually feel quite nauseous, I should say this. I've been feeling very peculiar all weekend. I feel quite nauseous. So if at any point I slowly climb up with my hand over my mouth, I'm not going to make it to the toilet to vomit.
Do you want me to go and get some sort of receptacle?
No, your lap will do. And so I fixed that. So I'm selling 2 things on eBay. I'm selling... is Iain going to throw up during the show?
You may rely on it.
Okay, that's fun. So I fixed it. So I'm very cool. What could possibly go wrong with me fixing electrics?
Yeah. How did he die?
So that's on eBay. But also I put a high price on it. But also on eBay, I've put my Vectrex.
Oh.
The Vectrex is on eBay.
Now, to some people, that will be a shocker.
Yeah, it's a shocker. I've had it. It was there for ages. Then it was in that cupboard. Then I thought. Then it's been on the kitchen table. I thought I'll play with it before it goes in the garage. And I played with it, and I thought, this is never going to get played again. I'm going to sell it. I'm going to sell it to someone, ideally someone who wants it. So it's on eBay. And I put the starting price as £275. That's a bold move. Got a bid within minutes. So go and buy it. Go and buy my Vectrex. It's at £275. Buy it now, price of £400. Buy it now. That's an order.
I had my sister and my nephews round for a barbecue yesterday.
That looked wicked.
It was so good. And then, because the night was still and calm, I got the big screen out, I got my projector out, and we had a film. With a respectful volume for the neighbours. You were right to point that out. And it was lovely.
Very, very loud. I couldn't hear it, but I saw a video of it. I went,
Your poor neighbours.
Poor neighbours.
Yes, so we turned it down.
It wasn't that loud. I just wanted to ruin the kids' evening.
Who's that?
Me.
Yeah. No, the kids loved it. It was really good.
Me.
It was really lovely. It was really lovely.
Let me put the link for my Vectrex in here, because I know we've got some gaming people who might want to buy it.
Honestly, Gonch is going to gonch, isn't he?
Gonch is gone. This is pure Iain Lee merch.
Gonching.
This is Iain Lee merch.
Do you remember Gonch? It was Gonch Gardner, wasn't it? Whenever Iain has a money-making scheme, I see Gonch. I'm
getting very close to 639 views, 14 watches. This is going to go. This is going to go for a lot more than 275. This is going to go for a lot more than 275.
We've got a call incoming, my friend.
Hey! Oh, I hope he does the same thing he did yesterday.
Hello.
Oh, he won't. You piece of trash. He had hair yesterday when he called me, but because it was a radio show, I was the only person that could see it.
Oh.
It really made me howl. Are you masturbating outside? Okay.
It's nice though,
you should
isn't
try it. It's wicked.
Don't. Kids, don't try that outside your home. He's just flexing.
Oh, they can't hear you. They can't hear you. Hang on a second. Because of this weird glitch in the Matrix. There we go. They can hear you now. Sorry.
That's right. I didn't really have a lot to say other than...
Hey, hang on. You're outside.
I'm outside. I don't just live at my desk.
This is amazing scenes.
I don't even have a jacket on.
It is do you know what it is today, Dave? It's too hot.
No, it's not too hot.
It's too hot. I was sat in the garden before the show. Here's the thing, right? This is our last month on Twitch. There's a little bit of sadness, but actually for me, there's no sadness.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about trying this on a mixture of Twitch and YouTube. I'm really excited about doing a show on YouTube. And we're making this work for us. We have to do 60 hours this month. We're going to be doing less when we move to Patreon, but it's going to be better. And all this week we're doing a B movie an hour before the show starts, right? And I set it up. It was Tony Robinson, and I watched a bit of it. And it was great. And then I went and sat in the garden with a cup of coffee, reading a book, and I thought, this is how I want to work. This is how I want to work. I knew Katherine was bringing the girls over. I've not seen the girls for a while. Are we going out for lunch after?
That would be really nice.
Then we're going out
They
for
want to go
lunch.
for a McDonald's.
I'm up for a McDonald's for lunch. You know what? I'm up for it. And I thought, this is how I want to work. Mr. AWB, the title on my information is fine. Carry on, David.
So like you were saying last night, if you've got a bit more flexibility to do some of the radio stuff, without the visuals that you enjoy doing, and mix it up, it's going to be better for everyone, right?
Yeah. We're clawing our life back. It's weird, isn't it? And at first it felt like, are we doing this right? But I think we are. There have been some moments where I've been sitting outside in the garden. I thought, I'm living.
And I know you've got the worry about the numbers and that kind of stuff, but if that first year of Twitch was extending, going from the standard kind of job model you had and easing you into what's next, then it's done its job, right? You've slowly, it's evolved. You've gone from thinking, having to do 60 hours at a set time every day to making it work for you.
Yeah.
We are going to be sending out a schedule. We're going to be sending out a schedule every week that will be as close as we can. I had to change it a little bit this week because I got ill on Sunday and then I forgot I've got my psych on Wednesday. But this is why we started it a week. We've started it a month early just to see what the flaws are. But yeah, we're going to be sending out a schedule every week. And I just know the shows are going to be better because they're going to be more concentrated.
Completely agree. I have nothing to add.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna cut you off. Go out there. Giselle says, Ian, the problem I have with Patreon is too much content. I am a month behind on someone who does 3 shows a week. Well, here's the thing. We did suggest that might be a problem for some people.
Yeah.
And as Pete has told us, is it Mr. Biffo? I think has had some people leave because of that. You are under no obligation to listen to all of it.
No, exactly. Pick and choose.
No obligation.
Pick and choose.
I kind of see it as like, this is the Netflix of Iain and Kath. This is the Netflix of us. And we're going to if you're in the £20 section, oh man, you're going to get so much. If you're in the $6.66 section, you're just going to get a lot of stuff. It's like Netflix. You can pick and you can choose. It will settle down once we get to July, but you can pick and choose. We are not. What was the...
I was going to say, I think in the first instance, we put a lot of stuff in there because of the balls up with the payments, because we weren't going to charge until the 1st of July, were we? Yeah. But then when we were charging, we thought we better give you something for your money.
Yeah. And this thing, it's all gold.
Yeah.
It's all gold. I had... Let me see if I might have deleted it because facebook.com/Iain Lay.
Was it some feedback?
It was some feedback.
Okay, I love that.
But where was it?
I haven't been on Facebook for about 3 years.
It is rubbish. It is rubbish. There's absolutely nothing going on of any interest. Now where is it? All comments. I think I deleted it. I think I deleted some because the £150 level, kind of the main thing you get is lunch with us, right? You get lunch on Zoom. So I'm going, £150 just for lunch. You got to be kidding. And I said, do you know what, dude? Thank you for pointing out. You're right. I need to stop going around with a gun, pointing at people's head and making them sign up for that level. And then he replied, it was either Joe Rogan or Mark Maron.
Oh, God.
They never charge that much for that.
No.
And I said, okay, that's fine. They don't. But we have other tiers. You try getting a meal with Joe Rogan or Mark Maron on Zoom. See what happens. See what happens. Also, I don't think you understand why people sign up for Patreon. It's not just to get the content. It's to support the artist. And then he went, geez, you're just getting arsey just because I've been critical. And I went, I wasn't getting arsey. Now I am. And I blocked him.
That's like saying, oh, Ferraris. Why would you pay that? Not that comparing us to a Ferrari, of course, but why would you pay that? Oh, no, that's too expensive. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Hazy's
Get
right.
a Mini.
The TLNA Discord is the most wholesome social media in the world. It's a lot of fun. The Alan Bezic fans section is the biggest section, and we've got a little music recommendation section going on in there as well. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
0203 286 6370. This, I do feel very nauseous. This is a phone-in show. If you want to phone in,
do it.
You're very welcome. We're going to go back to Brighton in a bit. Do you remember where we...
Brighton?
Blackpool.
I don't remember where we were, no.
Oh, this is a great song.
Radio's on, feeling alright, cruising the strip on a Saturday night, smiling I wave and I hide all my pain, but the sign on my bumper gives me away. Honk if you're lonely tonight.
Oh no, tonight. That puts a different complexion on things. If you're lonely tonight. Basically, what he's describing there is mobile Tinder.
It is great, but then the denouement is he sees a woman with the same bumper sticker on the back of her car,
and it's his mum.
The video seems. I'm trying to get to exactly where we left off.
Was it the pink police roughing up children again, or was it a different?
It was different. We're going to try and find the clip where we got to on the. We're not going to watch Blackpool just yet.
No.
But it's.
Haven't we also got some an interview with someone about the unexplained?
Oh God! Yes, thank you. We got Professor Joe Laevens.
Yeah.
There we go. This is where we were. Hang on a minute. This is where we were. This is where we left the show.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember what happened?
This is where we left the show. This is where we left the show. We saw this on... Oh, I could do a hot dog now.
Yeah, let's try and convince the kids.
Let's go. No, we saw this on Wednesday's show, and Mandula, one of the queen of the mods, said, well, you could bunk off early. And we just ended the show. The kid is still missing.
But the good news is we had hot dogs and they were incredible.
They were great. Maybe we go back. So that's where we left off. So thank you, Mandy, for that.
Good morning, Alex. DBC.
Oh, good morning, DBC. Wow, there's this loose connection.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. There's a loose connection somewhere. I don't quite know. Those are new cables. Newest.
But anyway,
6 months.
This is another part of us. Have you watched the Brene Brown Call to Courage on Netflix?
That's what it's called. Call to Courage.
That was us going for the Pokemon pencil on Friday.
We went for the Pokemon pencil.
Wednesday. And we ain't sorry.
Hello, Claire.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Alvida. Yeah.
Oh, first time. Oh, hey. Yes, hello. Couple of things. First of all, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo by Perry Como.
Has that got dither in it?
It has got dither in it. It's and he says, if your mind is in a dither and your heart is in a haze, I'll haze your dither and dither your haze with a magic phrase, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo.
Song about, of course, was a song written as a tribute to our great friend Billy Hayes, who passed away. Actually, it's the anniversary tomorrow.
Yes.
So we'll be doing a special Billy Hayes tribute show.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 3 dithers in as many words. Almost.
Andy Williams. You did say Andy Williams, didn't
No,
you?
I said Perry Como.
Perry Como.
I can see why you said. I can see why you said.
Because my head is really not with it at the moment. But Andy Williams was really good. Andy Williams had a great voice. I would love to find out later on today or now, any point in the future, that Andy Williams did like a rock album. He went, screw this easy listening. Screw this easy listening.
Didn't he have a BBC Two show as well?
Yep. He had a BBC Two
with,
show.
With a computer on it that gave him the tunes to play. It was really weird.
What?
It was like get a clip of it. He had this giant facsimile computer that was just against one side, and you say, "What shall I play now?" And all the lights would flash.
Andy Williams had a computer that told him what to sing.
It
insane.
was weird. Am I remembering it wrong? Maybe I
don't know. I don't know. I'm not remembering it because I've never seen it. But that sounds right up my Strasse.
I'll tell you. Also, can I claim Creedence Clearwater Revival?
Let's. I think
I
the
don't
answer
think
to
they've
that
been claimed
is
yet, have they?
they have.
Oh.
And so the answer is pay more attention, Claire.
Oh God,
Tim,
I'm not singing again.
Oh yes, he did. Anonymous
Tim, we are setting up an electric. Why is it whenever I see an electric fence, I just want to grab it? I saw one the other day, and I was on my own. I thought,
do you know what? I'm a complete arse. I actually went on Patreon and looked through the whole list, and I managed not to see it. So that's my bad. You can cut me off. You
could go. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, we can. Oh yeah, get lost then. Why are we being so friendly to you? You're a goddamn band snatcher, bandersnatch. You're a bandersnatcher. That's what you are.
Yeah.
Piece of trash.
Tell her. No, she's gone.
Let's take this call. Hello, caller.
Monsieur.
Who's struggling?
Good day.
Hello
Good
there.
day. Hello there.
Hi.
Good wishes to you both.
Here we go. Can you remove your tongue from my anus and just tell us which band you would like to try and stake claim to today, you bandersnatch?
Because I've decided I'm not going to beg anymore, Ian. Thank you. I'm not going to beg. No. What I was going to ask was...
Can I have the Supremes? Going to demand the Supremes.
Can you describe these wonderful hot dogs in more detail?
Oh,
I'm very
you
interested.
want dirty dog chat.
They are lovely brioche buns, lovely big, thick, rich sausages, and you get any old crap put on there you want. You also get some very strange nachos with them, which are really tasty.
Yeah.
Quite plain, corny ones, but very tasty.
So I had the Philadelphia. They're named after different cities, right?
No, they're not. There's a Canada. That's not a city.
Was it called Canada?
There was a Canadian.
Is it called Canadian?
Yes, mate.
Oh, I thought it was called like Quebec or something. Anyway, well, there's the flaw in their listings. But the one I had pastrami. Obviously, your basic dog. Pastrami, American cheese, coleslaw, and all the usual adjustments. And his had maple syrup.
Yeah, maple syrup and bacon. I had a Canadian, that's why.
Can you have like mustard and tomato, the normal?
Yeah, if you want to go to the baby shop, you can. Yeah, yeah, the baby shop they have it.
So good.
Right, well,
you had to chop them in half
for,
because you couldn't manage. You had to chop them in half. So
I could take it down in one go.
Oh my God!
I'm gagged a bit, but
okay. All right. Well, look. Yeah, I'm not going to ask for a band anymore because I think.
0203.
I liked him not asking for a band.
But he not asked for a band too much, me thought.
Yeah, he was
and that got a little bit
persistent.
Bandy-asky.
Mm-hmm.
So, 0203-286-6370. Songs with the word dither in. Has Andy Williams ever done a rock album? And yes, we are still giving away 60s bands. If you ask for a band that's already gone and don't know it's already gone, it's an immediate cut-off. Yeah. It's an immediate cut-off. That will be happening straight away. We need to get stricter with these people. We need to get a lot stricter.
They've been running us ragged.
Joe Laevens is coming on the show. It's a pre-recorded interview. Listen to us, man. We're like every show on Talk Radio. It's a pre-recorded. It's like Steve Allen. It's a pre-recorded interview with Joe Laevens, who is the UFO expert. It's a half an hour revealing chat. He has recordings and he has photos. And some of our patrons have already seen it. Some saw it live. And I'm sorry it was such short notice. It was quite a spontaneous thing. But I did message the 666 and above yesterday. We've got a live... I think I might be sick. We have got a live guest now. Click on this link and come and see our secret live guest. Didn't say who it was. And that video is up there. If you want to go and watch that now, you can. But it will be part of the show today. And that's one of the many benefits of being a 666er and above. Hopefully you'll get longer notice next time. Oh, boring
You should
technical
be in
note.
bed.
I don't know what that noise means anymore. Is that a donation? I can't. What is you should be in bed? That might just be a follow. Oh, it's a donation. £10 donation.
Oh, that's
Thanking
very
you.
sweet. Thank you.
I was going to put. Here's what we need to do. Oh, by the yes,
Yes.
Sula Magnus.
Thank
you. Here's what we need to do. We need to be more specific about what the donations are for.
Okay.
So I am gonna. We have a think about this. This is serious. I'm gonna put on their college books because I need to buy a load of books for college.
Yeah. I'm kitten. I'm picking up a kitten in.
We can't put on their. Can you put on their kitten?
Yeah. Buy me a kitten, please.
Okay. Well, let's do that because this is real. This is real. This is real life.
You wouldn't mind, would you, if I said it was for a kitten?
Well, we'll find out when they do or do
Everyone
not.
likes
Don't it? So
kittens.
so we need £500 this month for kittens and college boxes, college books.
That sounds pretty much like our life summed up, isn't it?
Yes, man. Doesn't it? How do I?
Cats and books.
Where do I
Books and cats
change-
and books and cats.
Where do I change that? I can never quite work out. Layers. Alert box 2. It's that. So it's alert box. It's tip goal 1. Hang on. No, it's that.
Mm.
Why can't we get in there? I was doing this yesterday. Layers. Settings. Nope. It's got.
When you say layers, could you say it like Mary Berry, please?
I don't know who Mary Berry is.
She's so posh. She says layers.
I've never seen it.
Layers.
Why can't we get in here? I want to get in here. I was doing this yesterday. No, actually, I did it this morning. Let's close that. Here's what you do when you can't get into something. You close it and you go again. Go again.
Guardian Hawk, 500 squid for a kitten. Yeah, not any old kitten.
Also, are you thick? What did we say the money was for? Books and a kitten.
Books
so
and cats.
the total there is £250. So what do you think that means? It means it gets split, you absolute melt.
Not the kitten. The kitten will be well cared for, but the money will be split between us.
Why
50-50.
Can I not? So we want that one. Isn't that funny? I can't get in there. Why don't you talk to the boys and girls while I try and fit
I'd
this?
love to talk to the boys and girls about all kinds of things. So, yeah, I've put a deposit down for this new kitten, and she has been secured. I know exactly which one I'm going to go for, and it's going to be a road trip to go pick her up. And I think we're going to pick her up on the 19th of this month, and me and the girls are going. Although we've had numerous volunteers to come and help out.
Oh, really? Everyone wants a piece of this pie?
Yeah. Just because it's a long way, you understand, not because they're desperate to come and see some really adorable kittens. So that is what's going to happen later on this month. Although I'm slightly concerned that my existing cat is not going to be a fan.
Yeah, that's always
She won't be a fan.
a joy. That's always a joy when you introduce one cat to another cat. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Right. That's what it's all about. That's life. That's when life kicks in.
So I'm wondering how best to approach that. If anyone has introduced a new kitten into a household with an existing resident cat, then please do proffer your tips. If you would be so kind, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you, El Cid, for the subscription. Why? I don't understand. I was literally in here. Change. Oh, there we go. There it is.
God.
Donate. College books. What's going on? Gee, what is your problem today, man? Just stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Donate. This is our, I know you're making jokes, right? This is our freaking job. This is our job now, right? If you don't like it, oh, seriously. Oh, donate.
Yeah.
College
Yeah.
books. Okay, we donate. We're gonna. Oh, there you go. Donate college books and a kitten. And a kitten. And people won't believe it, but I swear to God, it's true. It's true.
Not to be morbid, says someone who is about to say but, which of course invalidates the not to be morbid, but male cats do sometimes kill kittens.
And
male humans sometimes kill people.
Female humans sometimes kill people.
Do they?
Yes.
Shit, I better get rid of all of them.
Mary Bell. No, not Mary Bell. It was Mary Bell, wasn't it? Yeah. I worried that I'd said the cook lady that you just
Mary
mentioned.
Berry's not been convicted for murder, but...
It'll be fine. You're supposed to do it one side of a door. You have one in one room for a while. You can't do that. So I'd just say, just go, there you go. There you go. Just have some of that.
Have some of that.
Jackson Galaxy is great. Ace Pigeon Tiny Short. I wrote one of my best songs yesterday. She subbed. Oh, here's what we'll do as well. If you sub during the show today, I'm going to write a song for you. To the Patreon. You sub to the Patreon, I am going to write a song for you today. And I wrote my best song for Ace Pigeon Tiny Shore. And it was inspired because in her Patreon picture, she's looking up. And I thought,
oh, like a Botticelli angel.
I thought, I thought, she's looking up. I wonder if I can make something out of... I was really... My songwriter muscles are really working. It was a great song. Was it a rude song? It did get rude. Yeah. So afterwards I had to issue a disclaimer that I didn't mean any of the rudeness at all. When you're writing songs, come closer. When you're writing songs, it's not all literal. I oftentimes like to leave the interpretation over to you, the listener, as to what you think the song is about.
It's always about...
Please, for the love of God, what are you doing? This is we agreed the songwriting section of the show was my section of the show.
Go for it. Tell him. Don't you...
A rat-a-tat-tat.
Go on then.
Didn't find an accordion player. Do you write the lyrics or the music first? Hazy, it's a great question. They both come to me simultaneously. I wanted a boy cat, but was advised they can be a handful. So can girl cats. I mean,
my sister says the boy cats are the best and they're more affectionate.
George is a bell, you know.
Everyone's got a theory.
Let's not fight. I'm gonna.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do something.
Do it. No, don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't.
I done it.
Oh God, why? Has anyone got a can opener for these worms? It's fine. It's already been opened.
I wonder where she was going to go with that.
What a shame he's not there. No, never mind. Can't win them all. Never mind.
He's old.
Hello, the person you're calling isn't around right now. At the tone, please record your message.
No.
Yeah.
When you have finished, simply hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Hello, George. It's Iain and Katherine.
No, it's just Iain.
You're here too. And we're just returning your call. Hope you're well. The Smith says, my wife seems to think male
Every
cats...
time I think we're out, he pulls us back in again.
Here's the question. Why have you put male in inverted commas?
Me?
Him.
Why?
Male. You said what? You're saying like cats that have got... What are you saying? 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you are very, very, very welcome. What? I don't understand it. I don't understand what you're doing. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this to us? Why would you do this to us? We have done nothing. Why would you do this to us? We're just human beings trying to make our way. In the world today, it takes everything you got. Yeah, there's a rock version of that. Have you heard that?
Thank God for that. The Cheers. Oh God.
Cheers.
The Cheers theme.
Rock. It was Ginger Wildheart, I think, did it. Was it the Wildhearts? No, it wasn't. Maybe it was. Here we go. Yes, it is.
We plant wildflowers.
Shut up. Shut up.
Friendly
Here we go.
wine,
This is
the connoisseur way.
Oh, I've just got it.
What?
That wine. It looks like it says. It looks like it says connoisseur, right? But actually, it's...
They didn't see any of that. They don't know what you're talking
right,
about.
no, I just did it.
Here we go.
Making your way in the world today takes everything you got.
Goes on and on. We gotta be
Nice.
Got to be careful with the music. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you're very welcome to. I got some news stories. You want to hear some news stories? By the way, you can call in while we're talking. We're going to go back to Blackpool soon, and we've got Professor Joe Laevens coming on very soon. Hello, caller.
Hello, Iain and Katherine. Lovely to hear. Paul here, first-time caller. McLaren on the chat.
Hang on a minute. Are you a long-time listener?
I'm a reasonably long-time listener.
Doesn't get the bell for that.
Retract.
No, I'm. But you've converted me, and I've signed up for the Patreon. So you're doing.
Thank you very much indeed. I'm afraid we don't give bells away just willy-nilly. So take Catherine's bell as a freebie. You're not getting your hands on my bell. The end.
Thank you. No, okay, thank you. I do appreciate that. Reason for the call, other than to say hi to you. Please, can I claim the Hollies?
Oh, now isn't it funny that you've asked for the Hollies? Did you say McLaren in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And one of your letters is a 4, isn't it?
It is. That's right. Yeah.
There we go. Because I
remember.
I can't remember which one, so I'm just going to put McLaren. Tell me why you like the Hollies.
Oh, now I have a story. I do have a story. This is from my childhood, because I am of the 60s in my earliest years. I used to go up to my great uncle and aunt up near Stockport, and their next door neighbours was Alan Clark's in-laws.
Oh, okay.
So one of my sort of childhood buddies was this lovely lad called Tim, who was Alan Clark's son. So I used to play a lot with Tim up there, and also a number of times went to their house in London. And obviously, being a kid, I had absolutely no idea who the Hollies were or who Alan Clark was. Tim was just my friend. But the best thing was he had the coolest toys.
Yeah,
as a little boy, I would have been about 5 or 6, and I used to love going to their place. So obviously, now being a little bit older, I am aware of the full back catalogue of the Hollies and what a great band they are. But that's why I would like the Hollies.
Do you know what? This is great. And people like troublemakers, insurrectionists like Billy Hayes and Alistair, you could do well to listen to McLaren, who now owns the Hollies. Congratulations. There's the bell.
Because what you gave us there was an emotional connection, and sometimes it's not just about business.
Well, this goes back. There's something's happening. I got a feeling one of the Hollies is going to die today because something is happening. I mentioned earlier on that I was reading a book about the association that I bought 3 years ago by a friend of mine, Malcolm Searles. And the reason this links is because I've been wanting to read this book for ages, and yes, I thought it's a big tome. It's a little bit intimidating. I thought I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to read it. Started reading. It looks great. So I started reading.
Mine's doing this.
And then I thought, well, I wonder what Malcolm's up to now. So I had a look, and do you know what he's up to? In about 3 weeks, he's up to coming on this show because in about 3 weeks' time, he's got a book out about the Hollies. I'm in it.
Oh.
Because we had Tony Clark on the show, and he messaged me, and I missed this message. He messaged me about 2 years ago, saying, writing a book about the Hollies, listening to the interview you did with Tony Clark, can I use a line from it? And I just didn't notice it and didn't reply. He's used it anyway, which is great. So I'm in it. We have interviewed Tony Clark. We've met the original drummer in a cafe in Dunstable. You have got the Hollies. I love the Hollies. I have a lot of time for the Hollies. One of the overlooked bands of the 60s. McLaren, you got the Hollies.
Thank you. You've made my day with that. I'm grateful. And thank you for the free bell as well.
You are very, very welcome. The Hollies are a great band, right? And there they are. There's the Hollies. That's the Hollies, ladies and gentlemen. There's a really cool... the Hollies are so overlooked, right? There was a joke in the 60s. If the Beatles sneeze, the Hollies caught a cold, right? But there's a really cool video I saw ages ago of the Look at this. We won't play all of it. Just play a little bit of this. This is the Hollies in the studio. Now, I'm not too hot on the Hollies. I think I think that's Alan Clark there. I think that's Alan Clark. But this is, oh, for God's sake. Who cares? Why am I getting booze adverts? Here we go, look. It's a great little riff. What tinny sounding electric as well. It's great.
But also, is it the 90s? This
Yeah,
fella,
look at him.
This fella could pass now.
I think that's Alan Clark. My knowledge of the Hollies not too hot. I think that is. Doesn't he look cool?
Yeah.
Anyway. They're recording on a carousel. I love stuff like this. Not Alan Clark. Who's the guitarist? Tony Robinson. I can't remember his name. There we go. It's great, man. It's that whole thing is about 10 minutes. I think it's 4 minutes of the studio.
Apparently that gentleman is Tony Hicks.
Tony Hicks, that's what I mean. They say one of my weak points, one of my blind spots. But a great band, fun band, great band, fun. They're great, and I don't know if I mentioned this. They're also a lot of fun.
Yeah,
a lot of fun. So there we go. The Hollies are gone. I'm surprised it took so long for the Hollies to go.
Speaking of which, did you see? I tweeted some old footage of George Harrison watching young George Harrison.
Oh yeah, that was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then Minnie Macker got involved.
What
Mike McCartney went, nice to see Tony Wilson there too, and sure enough, over the shoulder.
It's Tony Wilson, yeah.
It's Tony Wilson.
Oh, yes.
Well, I hadn't even noticed. I was just gazing at George.
What's interesting is Mike McCartney knows everyone. George Harrison, Tony Wilson. There's this boy.
Do you want me to retweet it?
No. Yep. Yeah, please do. I was tweeting Howard Kaylan, the lead singer from the Turtles, and
jumped in, didn't
they're good mates. They're good mates. What a world we live in. I love being in between. I love being in sandwiching conversations between pop stars. My favourite one was it was me, Roger McGuinn, and David Crosby. I'd messaged one of them, and someone, but they both ended up replying and reminiscing about an ice cream shop in LA where they used to sit on the roof and take LSD, and it's just the three of us in the conversation. I loved it.
Right, that thing should be there now.
TLNA, how did you get your name? Well, my mum gave me mine. I don't know how you got yours.
Yeah, his mum.
My mum gave me her name. What am I doing? I'm getting confused. Here we go. This is great. George Harrison at his cokiest, and his bad teethiest. Here we go. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. I mean, Tony Hicks, yes. There we go. Okay, let's just turn the... Whoa. Let's just... Oh, you can't hear it. Anyway, you can't hear this, can you? That's weird. Can you hear this? We've got to be careful with the Beatles. You should... Oh, no, hang on. Paste. There we go. Now you can hear it. But we've got to be careful with the old...
Hard, aren't you? Yeah.
I can't play it. The Beatles are too... We can get away with other stuff. The Beatles...
They have it straight away.
We just can't get away with. And Twitch are clamping down. Well, Twitch aren't, but the music industry are clamping down on people playing songs. And Twitch are doing nothing to help those people. People are getting their accounts suspended for videos that are no longer available. That happen. Most videos, after 30 days, they get taken down. Ours don't. I wonder if that'll change in July. But so people who like maybe a year ago played a song, they're getting their accounts taken down, and Twitch are doing nothing to help those people. Twitch. Come on, guys. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. If you want to give us a call, you're very, very, very welcome.
Blaze Cape 12. You're too old to Twitch.
You've been asking silly questions. Goodbye. You're blocked. Goodbye.
You're too young to write your or two properly.
Good.
It would appear.
Bye. Hot Bongo's here. We can start the show. And let's start the show. Keep fruit fresh in fridge. Hack is a life-saving hack.
Oh, thank God.
Now, here's something I've found. Here's my tip for you. Here's my tip for you guys. A tip for you.
Go on. Are you going to be sick?
No. Put your bread in the fridge.
Oh.
Put your bread in the fridge. Trust me on this one. Seriously. Trust me on this one.
Why? Why are you putting bread in the fridge?
I just did it one day by accident.
Yeah.
And you know what?
What happened?
Tasted incredible.
Cold bread, though.
Cold bread.
No need.
It does something to the texture. And it tasted amazing. And I toasted it. Tasted amazing. Had it as cold bread in a cheese sandwich.
I don't think that's right.
It's the best. It is the best.
Hazy says, have you tried putting bread in a toaster?
I'll put bread up your arse in a minute,
Well,
Hazy.
there you go. That's the answer to your question.
That's what I fully intend to do. Fridge bread is good bread. Well, Rob says if bread in fridge gets wet, other people are saying it dries out. Which is it, guys? Huh?
Listen, I don't want to bread shame you. You do whatever you want with your
I'm not
loaf.
shamed.
It's your business.
I'm proud of my bread.
It's your business, but I'm not putting mine anywhere near a fridge.
Do it. It tastes great. I would like you to do this. This is your homework. I would like you to put your bread in a fridge tonight, and try it. And just let me know how it goes.
It's against nature. It's against God.
Crazy X Club. I guess ready-made sandwiches are all in a fridge.
Yeah, and they go hard.
Thinking. Absolute thinking. Thinking of stinking. We're raising money this month for college books for me. Got to buy a load of college books. And Toast Smasher says, I don't want your bread. Well, that's fair enough. And Catherine is buying a kitten. So our target this month is £500.
Mm-hmm. That's what's happening.
But if it's a choice between that or Patreon, go for the Patreon. Patreon starts for reals on July the 1st. If you sign up now, you will pay an entrance fee. But there is a huge load of stuff in there. There's 2 months worth of stuff in there already. There's music podcasts from me. There's radio shows from me. There's music podcasts from Catherine. There's her reading books. There's meditations from some of the kids. There is some great stuff in there. There's full audio of the last week's shows. You're going to get full audio podcasts of the shows. Apparently for some people it's too much to handle. That's how good we are.
It's tasty content.
That's how good we are. Do you have an Amazon gift wish list for books? I did consider it, but here be my thing with that is all the money that we get on here, whether it's from there, whether it's from your bits and your subs, it gets split 50-50. And if I had an Amazon wish gift list, it would mean I would get stuff that I couldn't split with Catherine. She's not going to want to read, I think you'd enjoy it, but any of Yalom's books about death, although I think you would actually enjoy it. It's a great writer. So that's why I've not done that. I've not done that. Oh, speaking of which,
what?
You can write to us. Give them the address, Catherine.
You can do. TLNA, PO Box 1181, Aylesbury, HP 22 9TE. And this is what happens when you do that. What you got there? What you got?
That's yours.
Oh.
People arguing about crisps in the fridge. I like the sound of it. I'm going to try it. Dirty. I love my prawny cock to be cold. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got?
A letter and another parcel.
Okay.
Hello again.
Hello.
This is from _Anto. During these somewhat uncertain times, I think it may offer a little comfort to know that someone very special has their eye on you.
That's creepy. What eye is it? Tim Nick Ole says, what is this channel aiming at? World domination and riches beyond our wildest dreams.
Yeah.
We've got £30. Hey, who's that? Hey, who's that? Hey, I know your parents. Hang on a momentos, dolafentos.
What's happening here?
Hang on, revenue history. Lonely God.
Ah.
Come on, mate. You do.
Thank you.
You do too much. You do more than most of the other people here. I'd say there's like 5 people ahead of you, but you do most of it.
Anthony says, hoping the Patreon is a fabulous success for you both. I might even make an appearance at one of the monthly meetings. My writing is horrific. It isn't. Apologies. It isn't. Would you like to open this?
Yes, I would. Imagine if it was like my penis.
Oh, God.
I like the tone you achieve, but I'm unclear as to why. You're unclear as to why you like our tone. Well, that's a question you'll have to answer.
Yeah.
Of course, that's not what you meant, but you're not writing in clear English. Maybe it's not your first language. I don't know. I don't say that to be insulting. But all I've got are the words that you type. Whoa!
What you got?
Whoa!
Oh, matey!
Whoa. Who's this from? Anthony.
Yes.
Open this envelope.
Oh, look.
On a carousel. These are great, man. Badges.
Badges, I love
Well, are they pins?
Pins.
Thank you, Dave.
That is ace.
Oh, you know it is. It really is. Thank you.
It says be seeing you.
I'm going through a bit of a Frank, a Francaissance, a Renaissance of Frank. So this is going to... I don't currently have a pin on my denim jacket. This is going on there. That is... You seem a trifle defensive. It is all good, my dear fellow. I don't understand your questions. And you know what? I'm going to go by my instinct. And my instinct is goodbye. Goodbye. Instinct.
The question was, what were you trying to achieve with that chat? But I hope it was that.
Right.
Hey, a hiker who
Hang on, we've not done this story yet. There's one story.
Oh, I thought that was it.
I
thought that was it.
Slow down,
I thought
kid.
that the hack was putting bread in the fridge.
We've all been there. You've stocked your fridge with fresh fruit and vegetables, only for it to go stinky. If she says put it in the crisper, I will be annoyed. A woman has been praised after she revealed how she keeps her fruit fresher for longer. Her fruit fresher for longer. Fruit fresher for longer. Her 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 fruit fresher longer. Her fruit fresher for 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 longer. Strawberries! Extra fish strawberries! Strawberries! Extra fish strawberries! Crawfish! Oh, I didn't have the thing. Oh, sorry. No, we meant to have that on. Okay.
Enjoy.
Oh, I didn't have the... Oh, buggered it. Hang on. No, oh, sorry. No, we meant to have that on. Okay. Didn't have the... Oh, buggered it. Hang on. No, oh, we got fine. We're all good.
Everybody. Is everyone all right?
You know that on the album Kung Fu Fighting by Carl Douglas, he had a song called Do the Kung Fu.
Oh.
Do the Kung Fu.
Okay. It's good. It's good. Good idea.
We've all been there. You've stocked up your fridge with fresh fruit and vegetables, only for it to go stinky and soggy within a few days. Well, now a woman, goddamn women, has been praised. By the way, I've been really enjoying your honour. Thing. Really enjoying that. I don't really like TV shows.
I was too clenched watching that.
It is great. It is great. Anyone spoils it, ban them. It is great. 3 episodes in, and I'm having a roller coaster of a ride. A woman has been praised after she revealed how she keeps her fruit fresher for longer. Steph Gigliotti.
Gigliotti.
Oh, there's a G there.
You don't pronounce it next to an
I do. Shared the handy hack on TikTok, where she's amassed
that rubbish film with Ben Affleck and J-Lo. What was it called? Jiggly. I mean, it should have been.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Are you thinking of Anaconda?
God, I'm always thinking of Anaconda.
Dirty page.
My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun.
Her anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Her anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Her anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Her anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Sounds like an outtake from Smile.
Buns, hun, with a southern accent is particularly delicious.
I think I've gone off the Beach Boys.
Why?
A bit boring.
No, I like them. I think they're all right.
A bit boring, I think. I think I've gone off the Beach Boys. Anyway, on that existential note, in the video, which has been viewed 7 million times, let's just watch the video. Is it there? All right.
She puts it in a jar. The end.
Steph says the secret to fresh produce is to store it in the fridge in glass jars. I found this tip a couple of months ago, so I've been testing it out, and it works so well. If you put your fruit like strawberries in a glass jar. I was trying to do New York, and I went south. I went southern.
A glass jar?
Glass jar, honey. It's just to do with jars. That story. That story really jars with me.
There we go. There it is. Hey, remember when you went walking last? Did you stumble across a brightly coloured anomaly?
Could you stop moving, please? With these
Could you?
wires are very.
Have you ever stumbled across a brightly coloured anomaly?
I did once, but the doctor says it can happen, and he gave me an ointment.
Image shared on Reddit, so definitely happened, showing a red and black entity with tentacle-like protrusions appearing to have spawned from the ground was spotted at Mount Nebo.
It's a ground spawner, ladies and gentlemen.
Or Nebo? Close to Brisbane, Australia.
You don't say the G before the L, so it's Nebo.
Dickhead.
Finding Nebo.
It was posted by user Oz.
Finding Ebo is a joke for the guitar players out there.
556-762 with the caption, WTF is this? Smells like rotting flesh.
We're reading
Mount
a story
Nebo.
where we cannot see the picture that is pertinent to this. And I deliberately didn't choose this story because it was bullshine. I only choose stories that are facts.
That looks like a plastic toy that's been covered in, I'm going to say Vegemite because it's in Australia.
That's fine. I'll find it.
Please do.
You carry on. Well, you carry on talking. You always. Why do you stop when I'm typing? It's me that needs to stop to think.
Because you start talking. You talk all over me all the time. So I just wait for the pauses. Normally when you draw in breath or saying you're going to be sick. It's true. You know it's true. It really is.
Didn't say anything then, and yet you
just talking. They added it was also attracting flies. And people said it reminded them of something from Resident Evil or Stranger Things or something like that.
Not from The Conjuring 3, because that's a crock.
Oh my God, really?
Awful film.
But one viewer was able to identify it as, no, come on, Azarorubra, a fungi, more commonly known as a stinkhorn.
I've heard of stinkhorns.
Yeah.
That's rhubarb.
It's a stinkhorn, that's a stinkhorn. That's what he stumbled across there. Stinkhorn.
That cat you can hear is Big Boy. I've got 5 cats.
Here he comes.
Hey, Biggest, you want to come up, darling? Come on, Big Boy.
No.
Come here. Come on.
Okay.
There's a good.
Here he is.
We got it. This is Big Boy.
How's Big Boy doing?
He's doing all right, actually. His ears are better. He's calmed down a lot since I got those sprays.
The mindless violence has stopped?
It's calmed down a bit, let's just say.
Anyway, so it's said to bear its spores in a brownish slime which smells of feces to attract flies for pollination. So that's what's called a stinkhorn, class. Please memorise that, because if you stumble across that in the woods in Australia, you're going to be startled.
On a carousel.
Yes.
So this was a stray cat. This was a stray cat that used to come for about 18 months and terrorise my cats and my children, and he wouldn't let anyone go near him. Would always run away, and now look at him. Won't shut up.
You won't see him.
He lives here, and he will not shut the hell up. I know what. Let us go. First of all, let's play some adverts for the plebs.
Just shouting, just walking, stomping around shouting.
let's play some advertisements for you people. From July the 1st, no point in saying now, but from July the 1st, no adverts. Katifa, I was sat on my bed yesterday afternoon and had a cat staring at me from the hallway. I do not own a cat.
Oh, spooky.
I like it when strange cat. It hasn't happened in a while. He was probably the last. Oh no, Bigger Boy's been in, but he was probably the last one. Cats in houses. How were the hot dogs last week? Vipor.
They were great.
They were absolute voilà. Ça c'est bon. Anyway, so we're in Blackpool. It's episode 3, I believe.
Yeah.
A child is missing. Let's just go back a little bit because I want to make sure that the audio works.
We've got a parent in the guest relations or two parents, lost a child.
Hello? Hello?
He's in bed.
Hang on a minute. I think that means a donation has been made. We are getting money for college books and a kitten. Catherine is buying a kitten. Deb Genev, I don't want to say love you because some people will, we respect you. We respect you. Thank you. It's very, 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 very kind.
It's appreciated. Thank you.
Walking past our house and seeing your cat in the window. I know that we were talking to Betty, who lives next door to me, that both Lucky and Mucky have been asleep on her bed at various points in their lives. It's a strange old thing.
I had a tweet once from my neighbour next door but one.
A tweet?
Yes. He tweeted me, a picture of my cat in his house.
Didn't text it?
He hasn't got my phone number. He's the next door but one.
We saw Big Boy half a mile up the road the other day.
Did.
And he wouldn't get in the car.
Good boy.
No, walk home. We find them very quick. But when it gets on an hour, you get a little...
That was it. That was the moment that changed. It's less than 3 seconds that changed the direction of this show forever.
And I've got to say, it's kind of got me going again. Will this be the cursed episode of Pleasure Beach? We could never get past here.
And when we went out the other night on Friday and we had that weird incident at Wagamama's and we got turned away, I did nearly think about saying we could go for another hot dog.
I'd be up for that.
We went for a burger instead.
A little bit worried about it.
Hang on a minute. Right.
But when it gets on an hour, you get a little bit worried about it.
These two gentlemen are the same man.
Ah.
Look.
They're wearing...
Hang on. He's only got half a moustache. He's only got half a moustache. Either that or he's got like chocolate on his face. Isn't he?
Yeah.
He's only got half a moustache. And this guy has got a full... Higgins here has got a full moustache. That's weird, right?
Yeah. Blackpool's a crazy place.
Isn't it? A moustache. I don't know if that works, but I like the attempt, Billy. I like the attempt.
Especially with what goes on today in the world, so...
Oh.
Mate, you haven't got a clue. This is 1996. You haven't got a clue. You're 5 years off the Twin Towers, mate. And don't even get me started on Brexit and pandemics.
Oh, mate.
Honestly, I dream of the heady, safe days of 1996. Wow.
I saw him go past and I shouted and he turned round and as I went round to go to it.
Cup of tea.
That'll
cup
sort her
of
out.
tea. What is that? Was it the past is a foreign country? They do things differently there. Look at that.
He was on his way to see her and her granddad, and when I looked, it just gone.
So you just lost sight?
Yeah, just didn't see him again.
5-year-old Matthew...
But happily, they've called the actual police, because often they handle these things themselves, don't they?
The pink police.
Yeah. And we saw him looking for a kid the other day, didn't we? And it was pretty much...
The Pink Pleasure Police. I think this is that episode. I think that was in the coming up, so we might still see their searching skills.
Big sister and the baby have been brought to the Pleasure Beach by their grandparents.
I'm suspicious.
Okay, it won't be long, lads. You just got another check, okay?
Thanks.
Grandad is sent off to help security, while Grandma stays to fill in the details.
Does he know whereabouts he's staying in Blackpool, or just a day trip?
That's Grandma.
Yeah.
We've only just come. I've been picked my husband up from the golf club and we've just said we'd take him out to surprise him for a treat.
Right.
Oh God.
The treat is he's now been murdered.
You're on a day trip?
Yeah.
No, we're here for our lives, forever.
We work here, we're ride testers.
We bought a lifetime pass to this shit.
It's a horrible feeling.
I wonder if anyone's... I did say I would do a song if anyone signed up. Someone signed up.
Uh-oh.
Someone signed up.
Uh-oh, it's time for a song. Who is signing?
By the way, I've said to Harsh, let's do it.
Right.
There we go. Mike, is Mr. Arnie, are you in the room? If you sign up today to Patreon, you're going to get a song.
Whether you like it or not.
Is Mr. Arnie in the room? Because this is your song. Need to get the groove going. Please don't, because I'm just getting the groove.
Do you need me to do anything at this
point? I need
point?
you to shut the F up. This is a funky groove. Sorry, this is a funky groove. I'm in there.
Okay. Here it comes.
Mr. Arnie, what you trying to do? I said, Michael Arnie, I see you, and I'm walking down the street, and I got a funky beat, and you come up to me and say, hey, 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 hey. Mr. Arnie, I see you. Mr. Arnie, what you trying to do? You steal my woman and it got me so mad. She the best woman that I ever had. I used to take her out to the pictures. I used to take her to seashores. I used to take her out for dinner. She used to suck on my toes. I love that woman so mad. You know she drive me so mad. And you run off with the girl that I love. Oh, Mr. Arnie, give her back to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, Mr. Arnie.
Oh, God.
And give her back to me. I met this girl long ago. As something that you should know. I love her with all my heart. And I will tear you apart. Oh, Mr. Arnie, give her back to me. I'm laughing.
That was quite threatening, that.
Because that is actually a really... I'm going to be honest, right? Some of the songs I sing, I do it with bravado. They're not actually very good. That was actually a brilliant song. That was actually a brilliant song.
Quite a lot of that was lifted from the Beatles, I noticed.
That was that...
No. You might be aware of that one.
What a lot of bands do is they do a song, and if someone goes, oh, that sounds like another song, you just auto-tune the notes out.
Yeah.
That was a great song. I don't know if Mr. Arnie's here. That was a great song.
Yeah. My criticism,
oh,
and I say this
don't
with
need
love.
it. You don't have to.
I say this with love.
Can we block her?
I know we have to get into the artistic headspace, but does it have to be quite so abusive towards me?
It was a street song. It was a street song. I was possessed. I didn't mean any of those.
Quite hurtful.
Come here. I don't want to touch your hand there because it's near your boob. Come here. I didn't mean any of that.
Ouch.
I didn't mean any of that. Okay. Didn't mean any of that. I was in the groove. It was almost too good. It was almost too good. It was great. Thank you, Bite My Thumb. Yeah, it was a good tune. It was a good tune. Mike Arnie's not here, the ungrateful piece of trash. I'm tempted to block him from Patreon. If you sign up, let's get the Patreon details in the chat. If you sign up to Patreon, $6.66 and above, today, you're getting a song. We will stop the show, and you're getting a song.
Oh, God. If that was, so what does it for you?
Getting, I don't know what part of the there's an hour and a quarter in, minus 55. I don't know. I would clip it, but I don't know how to clip it. I really feel it's not great, man. It's not great. It was a great song. And if you sign up to Patreon today during the show, we will stop the show and you will get a live song. Hey, we should mention our wonderful, wonderful sponsors.
Please.
Catherine, over to you, Catherine.
Gregorian Emerson Family Law for all your divorce needs, especially if you need as easy a divorce as possible with as few ramifications for your mental health.
Get divorced and marry me. I will set you free.
What's the breathing about? What are you doing that for?
Sex breathing.
Sex breathing?
Doing my sex breathing. Otherwise, it's like, it just goes like that. It's trying to control my chi. Trying to control my inner
Sex
juice.
breathing.
Sex breathing, yeah.
Do it again.
No, I'm not doing it again.
Do it again.
It's too late now. Finished.
It made me feel a bit funny, that. Yeah, nauseous. What are you doing? What's happening here?
Sex breathing. Not wheezing, Mandy. Not wheezing. Sex breathing. Do this advert, please.
Oh my God. Yeah, that. If your sex breathing isn't satisfactory anymore, get rid. Gregorian Emerson Family Law, they'll sort you out. They're fantastic.
We've got 1 week left of advertising with the wonderful Surfshark.
They're so good.
The wonderful Surfshark. It's our last week of advertising with them. I need to change something on Nightpot. I've written there Alicia Bell. It's our last week advertising with the fantastic Surfshark VPN. You want to protect your computer, you want to protect your data. And if you're listening to this on the podcast and it's before June the 8th, you get to use this as well. Go to surfshark.deals/TLNA. You get 83% off. You get 3 months extra, absolutely free. Right? And you can use it. We talked about how you can use it to watch movies around the world. How you can watch American Netflix, Brazilian Netflix, Canadian Netflix, Japanese Netflix.
All the Netflixes.
All of the Netflixes. You can also watch the Amazon Prime. You can watch Hulu. You can watch all of those things using surfshark.deals/TLNA.
And it's really easy to do.
Yeah, it's dead simple.
So simple.
You can have it on any number of devices that you want. You log in and it just gives you like a menu of countries that you want to come from. And then in the countries, in America, you can subscribe to different states. You can be in Alabama. You could be in the other side. I don't know. I can't remember the other states. So it's really good. I thoroughly recommend it. I use it personally myself. And it's 83% off and 3 months extra fee. Also, safe if you're using, now you can go out to Costa and you want to use their crappy Wi-Fi. Well, the guy next to you is probably a deep space hacker and pervert. And he's probably looking at your hard drive when you log on. With this, it protects you.
What if you're in Starbucks?
I don't go into Starbucks. I don't like the taste of their coffees, and their coffees are too big.
Yeah.
So Void Dweller says, "Do I get a song then? I just subscribed on Patreon." Don't see it, mate.
Oh dear.
Don't
cunning
see it.
Plan almost
don't see it.
worked.
When don't see it. No one has subscribed since 10:55, so I don't see it. So did you not actually subscribe? Void Dweller? You got 10 seconds to answer. Thought I did, but not showing up. I'll retry. Tell you what, to make it easier, time him out for 2 minutes while he retries. Don't want him getting distracted.
You're such a cow.
Well, I mean, come on, the guy tried to blag a free song off me.
These songs don't, every time he does a song, a little bit of his soul disappears.
Thank you. Good morning, chickadee. Here we go. We're back in Blackpool. Yes, we're back in Blackpool.
His mum, she was terrible. She was shouting at me. Why did you take him to Blackpool?
Why did you take him to Blackpool?
Kids!
They think you're doing a show.
Why did I bring them here? They've gone.
As he might be swept out to sea, anything could have happened.
Jeez,
hang on a second.
Did you take him to Blackpool? As he might be swept out to sea, anything could have happened.
He might be swept out to sea. I mean, it's possible.
Was he on a lilo or just standing in the pleasure beach?
It's possible. By the way, a shout out for Bite My Thumb. It was a great. Emsy Plays was in the chat last night, and I told her how much we missed her. She's a sub on Patreon.
Know,
she's a sub on Patreon. I'm gonna miss our Twitch friend. Anyway.
Oh, St. John. Oh, what music considered?
Matt.
Janelle.
Random British dude. All of these people.
The captain that
we've met, and there is that element to it. But we're forging a brave new. Bite My Thumb is a great channel, except when we raided him, and we raided him because his daughter was streaming. He booted her off. So actually, can we retract that?
It's Daddy's time to shine, kid.
Can we retract that shout out? Please, because we only raided because it was your daughter was there, and we thought that was. I'm teasing. Let's keep that shout out, despite the bad vibes. Let's keep that shout out. Let's go. Oh, and let it be noted that David Turners was not here today.
No.
Fertility statues.
Oh, this old bollocks.
Let's just see if. Oh shit! Let's see if Void Dweller has signed up yet. No, mate. It's not happening, buddy.
Oh, dear.
My back is killing me.
Here we go.
Fertility
Careful,
statue.
everyone. We're all about to get pregnant.
Don't touch the screen.
Are now on display. But the public seems a little wary.
Does
anybody want to touch them?
I've got enough kids as it is, you know.
I've got enough kids as it is, says a 12-year-old.
Would you like to touch those statues? Yes? Oh,
Hang on a minute.
Kids as it is, you know.
There's a magic tap.
Oh, are you?
Believe it or not,
I don't.
we can make water come out of this bit of metal.
Yes? Oh, we've got to take her. Go for it.
Void Dweller, you haven't signed up.
Unless you signed up under a different name.
You haven't signed up. No one has signed up since 10:55. So no song. Show me. Tell you what. Email us the screenshot of you from your email that says you've signed up. Email the screenshot that says you have signed up. Can you do that? Technical hitch. I will if it doesn't fix. No. You've signed up. I owe you a song.
Yeah.
Send me the screenshot.
It's concerning if there's problems with
Send me the screenshot.
with the process.
Now. I demand.
Anyway.
There you go. Would you like to sign our guest book just so that you touch them? Good on you. Yeah, you do it as well.
Where do I touch?
You know exactly where to touch, love.
40 minutes.
Hunting Owl Games follow because of the Frank side bottom in the background. That's a Ouija board. Let me see if you can see it a little better. You can't see it there. Our friend Mugger Harris made that, who's a brilliant artist, does a great show with Billy Hayes. Billy, if you're here, please put a link in for your radio show. People are saying, what do we listen to now Alan Bezick's not on? Wednesday nights, you listen to their show.
Yes.
But it's a Ouija board. And it's bloody awesome. Bloody awesome.
Minutes later, there's still no sign.
He's the granddad. He's younger than me. Oh, I did a funny the other day.
What did you do?
Our friend Scott Balcony has... also, we got sent these today, Hunting Owl Games. It's a Frank thing. He's had a baby.
Yeah.
And there's a picture of his son, who I guess is like 13.
He's a man, isn't he?
Holding the baby, and his daughter, who's like 8. And I wrote... He posted it on Instagram, and I wrote, disgusting. They're way too young to have kids. It's funny. It is funny.
As Grandad and security guardian Patrick
just checking. No, you've not signed up to the Patreon yet, so do send us that screenshot.
The park yet again, JR begins to fear the worst.
Oh God.
Well, the worst is kidnapped by a paedophile and then murdered. That's the worst. So if he's thinking that, I hate to say it, but I think the worst happened.
Now, let's remind ourselves of how he dealt with a bomb threat, which was obviously quite a terrible prospect in itself. Yeah. What he did was he went in his office, he watched the clock tick down while smoking fags and drinking tea. So I'm hoping he's going to have a similar crisis management approach this time.
Void Dweller says, what's your email, please? It's on the bottom of the screen and has been all morning. LateNightAlternative@gmail.com. LateNightAlternative@gmail.com. I've got that email open right now. So the moment you email me,
we'll see it.
We see it.
Check that lake.
Okay, well that's
also bad.
That's pretty bad. Check the lake.
You know what I'm looking for, don't you?
He won't even say it.
Well, you know we've lost a kid for an hour, don't you?
He said it.
Oh my God. Checking the lake there.
Is that strap-on in the right place? Is it?
Well, it is if he's going to get knocked forward. But what if he gets...
It's supposed to be a chinny strap, not a necky strap, right? Got to play some adverts, guys. From July the 1st, there will be no adverts on this channel.
But anyway, this checking is... I'm going to say it. It looks like a stroll.
There's a lot of water to check.
Checking it.
Oh, look at this guy.
The way these guys do searches is like this.
Yeah, they do. What does this... I suppose it keeps the sun out of your eyes. Doesn't make you see any further, does it?
Like that makes you shout louder.
That does, though.
Well...
That amplifies. That does amplify.
Does
Well, it's
it?
like a megaphone. It's like a megaphone. My voice is
made out
louder.
It's made out of skin.
My voice is louder than it is now.
Oh my God, you're right!
It makes your voice go louder when you have the hand there.
Silly-
Okay, hang
silly
on.
me.
Void Dweller's emailed us.
Oh.
CJ, Void Dweller, I'm not convinced you signed up to our Patreon, but you sent me a screenshot that implies that you might. So I'm gonna do you a short song. Let's go back to this.
Hope you enjoyed that.
Hope you.
Oh, my nose is so itchy.
Should have been sticking up someone's ass. Nose ass.
What? Is that a thing?
Oh, I didn't realise VAT was that much.
Yeah.
Ouch. Didn't realise the VAT was that much, guys.
Yeah, so...
Just seeing the VAT, ouch.
Yeah.
Suddenly it's a little bit, but okay, well done. Oh, you want to see this? We want to see this. Everybody wants to see this.
Show us that.
Friends or relatives in Blackpool? Anything like that?
No.
Has he any money in his possession?
Oh, why can't you see? How do you see? Has he got any money?
No.
The baby represents the main potency, the mango represents fertility, so we're suggesting that you touch them both together.
Yeah.
Little wish, and then actually 308 women actually pregnant up to 60 seconds.
Well, I also do an infertility treatment, so keep your fingers crossed.
Excellent, go for it.
Okay, well, mate, if you do get pregnant, I would suggest it's the infertility treatment. What done it? And the seed.
Mrs. Johnson has come all the...
Mrs. Johnson.
No, come on.
Come on. We all need a Johnson in our lives. No, except not the Prime Minister of the country.
away from Chester, just to touch the statues.
I had lazy eggs and they weren't...
Will you bloody eggs get fertilised?
going to the proper site.
She looks like the lady from Coronation Street.
Yes. She does. Haley.
So they put me
proper.
on the drug Metrodin, which you inject yourself with. And this was like our last chance before waiting for IVF. And then I said to my husband, we've just got to go to Blackpool. I was really minding the life out, and we've got to go.
She's cheeky. She's going to go home and try. Good girl.
It got so bad though, I was walking past shops and there was prams with babies in, and I had to stop myself from going up and just walking away.
Whose arm is whom's? Whose arms is whose there?
With the baby, it was so bad. Been married 15 years.
Married 15 years. We've done the partying and the discoing and the
holidays and
holidays. I think now it's just
trying to
the
settle
icing
down
on
with
the cake, isn't it?
our own little person, our own little human being.
Babies. They're babies. I mean, they're
Is that what they are?
They're
Little
babies.
people.
Yeah.
Little humans.
Howard Johnson. His name's Howard Johnson. It's a shop, isn't it? The Howard Johnsons.
So if it works out, I'll let you know. Keep your fingers crossed.
Hope it works.
Ditto.
No. Ditto.
See ya.
Oh, God.
This is not the way to the Howard Johnsons. That is from a film. Is that Top Secret, Katifa? That's why I paused. Is that Top Secret, a film that keeps popping up? Val Kilmer as an undercover rock and roll star. It's Airplane, I think, before Airplane. It's not the way to the Howard Johnsons. It's Omar Sharif, isn't it, who does that line? Yes, good film, that.
Cherry P says, I always thought Mithering was a real word until I left St Helens. Lol. It is a real word. Take that lol back.
Take that lol and shove it where the sun don't shine.
What the?
There's a lump. There's a lump.
They've not spotted it.
Why has he got his pager on his... I know why.
Because it vibrates?
Yeah.
Dirty boy.
Whenever there's a lull, Louise gets Paul to give the...
Not showing up in the Patreon active membership's weird. I would check, Void Dweller, to see if your payment has gone through. We've not had the email, which means something is probably... check that your payment has gone through, please.
Statues another quick feel.
It's like every time I get the chance I'm touching, just hoping it'll help.
This is a really sad story. She lost, I think she had a stillbirth. She certainly lost a child.
But fortunately, her husband manages this circus show.
Yeah, so it's a nice little bit of PR at the same time as the sad story.
Because we want to get it right this time. We don't want any more unhappiness. Even though it's been 4 months on, I've still not forgot. The baby we lost. To me, it was a baby. Even though they said it was just a fetus, it was a baby. So...
Oh, poor love.
Sad.
So you're hoping that this will bring you a bit of luck and...
Let's give it one more time.
Oh, this is awful.
It's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, all right. Everything's all right, isn't it?
Iain and Grandad have gone to check the car park.
Iain and Grandad. It's Grandad.
Iain
Charlie,
and Grandad.
quick.
Iain and Grandad, brackets. Not his real name.
If you've got a song, he'll conduct the singers on. Plays the piano in the strangest manner. The words all right, but the tune's all wrong. Do you know that song?
It's Grandad.
Charlie, quick. She's had an email through. Could this be? No, it could not. It's Grandad. Charlie, quick. Of course, now here's the thing about Grandad, Charlie Quick, who was also
Charlie Dunn?
No, but the character was called Charlie Quick. It's Clive Dunn.
Clive Dunn, yeah.
Was also in Dad's Army. Here's the thing. He was a very young man.
Yeah.
And that was his act.
Yeah, like the woman in Golden Girls that played Sophia. She was younger than a lot of them, wasn't she?
Well, but she was still old. I mean, he was like in his 20s, I think, when he was in Dad's Army.
Yes.
He was in his 20s, done up as an old man. People that do... Here's the thing. People that... Like younger men that do act as old men, it really I think it's so lazy. I think it's lame. Oh, that reminds me. We got Professor Joe Laevens is coming on the show in a bit. We've got Professor Joe Laevens is coming on the show. You still hang on. You still get charged at first, but don't get charged for June. No, but you should. No, you should be on the membership list. Everyone that has signed up is on the membership list. Let me just check. So, what name would you have signed up under? Let me have a Chris. Let me have a look. Chris. So you signed up as Chris, right? So if I go to the membership list. Sorry for our patrons listening to this. And going, well, we signed up. We don't care about this guy. We care about all of our patrons.
No man left behind.
We don't shoot our wounded. Oh, by the way, Nico Milana's coming on the show on Friday. Why do I say that? Because finally, 3 days after I told my kids, one of them has gone, oh, that's cool. How do I look? I can look here. Here we go. Type in Chris. We care about all of you. What? Give me the first letter of your last name, please, Chris. First letter of your last name, please. Give me your full name if you're comfortable with that. But I need the first letter of your last name, please. It's R. Is the first 3 letters Rob? Is it Rob? Is it Rob? No, it's not there. You ain't no member. You ain't a member. You ain't a member. I would. You ain't a member. I don't think you've been charged.
But it's a long way from where young Matthew was last seen.
Nope, not down there.
I mean,
just check that your payment's gone through. Check your bank or your PayPal, however you paid, see if the payment's gone through. I bet there may be a problem with payment.
he actually did it.
So I've seen him. I don't see no missing kids. I reckon it's probably a paedophile.
Yeah, we completed a full sweep of the logs we made. It's all clear.
Full sweep that was. That we
It's a little over the edge.
Patrol to Beige.
Kid's going to be having the time of
Oh, I
his
don't know. Have you
frickin'
ever been
life.
lost? I was lost. I was always getting lost.
Yeah, but lost at a fun fair. Wicked.
Patrol to Beige. Priority call.
Where are they going? They're taking him to a gravel pit.
Thank you. TT Patrol 1. Yeah. We've found them.
What? What are you doing? Gone back to the car.
Kid's a genius. Kid's a genius.
Oh.
All right.
Poor lad. It's the worst.
Grandfather and grandson reunited, both tearful.
But that is not the that is not what happened to me when I would be found after being lost.
You were dead in the log flume, weren't you?
No, you get a smack and then the biggest squeeze. But you do get a smack in the 1980s when you get lost.
That's not his dad
Things
moving.
have
That's a
moved along.
granddad. That's a granddad.
Them all together.
We have to reunite them all together. Make sure the cameras are here. I had to do a great impression of the guy that used to be in charge of Blackpool Pleasure Beach 26 years ago.
I mean, it's niche. It's
very niche.
But it's good.
We're doing a gig on the 25th of June, which you can buy tickets for if you see us. We've retweeted it. That's what we're going to do. Here's an impression for you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to reunite the kid with the family. Make sure the cameras are on. It's the head of Blackpool Pleasure Beach from 1996. and the audience would go... Milton Keynes, 25th of June. We're going to be live on stage. You coming?
She didn't leave you.
She did.
Well, where did she go? I didn't leave you. I was in there as well.
Yeah, kids grassing them up. Shut up, shut up. We didn't leave you. Shut up.
Poor kid.
Shut up. We did not leave you.
Did you ever do that thing as a kid where you grab hold of your dad's or mum's hand and look up and it's not your dad or mum?
Yeah, I've done that.
Awful. Awful.
Yeah, gee, you can ask the professor a question, except we pre-recorded it yesterday, like we've been saying throughout the whole show.
You always think, somebody just bloody... I mean, you shouldn't think like that, but how you think of all sorts.
Yeah, I know. Why don't you talk about children being kidnapped by paedophiles while you're carrying a very upset child home?
Oh, yeah. I just thought somebody might have just grabbed him, Well, honestly, all sorts go through your mind.
He's terrified and he can hear you.
Unbelievable.
Good idea, mine, wasn't it?
Oh, sweetheart.
Yeah, there you go, see?
Oh, no.
He could have been swept out to sea or anything.
Not in a car park.
We don't know, Catherine. We don't know.
He's a clever boy and he went for fun in the car.
He's a clever boy. He's cleverer than all of you. Shame on you.
We never... I mean, they're all around there, but I mean, they wouldn't
I
know
thought I
they'd
said
gone
to
over
him,
there.
I said, go back and check the car.
Yeah.
Funny feeling.
Yeah.
He might know where the car is.
To him knowing.
Although the rule in my family was always you don't leave the park.
Billy says, Billy is a grown man. My mum still pretends to lose me in supermarkets and gets the lady to call me on the telephone. Is that true? Is that true?
That happened to me when I was about 4. I was looking at Princess Leia dolls longingly, and my mum was doing her best to ignore the fact that I was mithering without actually saying it, right? And she carried on doing her shopping.
Yeah.
I got lost. An announcement went up over the tannoy. Mum went, "They can keep her a bit longer. She can simmer." Finished her shopping.
Outrageous. Mm-hmm. Hello.
Hello.
Amy, welcome. This is one of our fantastic mods. This is a great human being. Amy, we missed your call. Sorry, it was half an hour ago. I apologise. How may we help you?
Well, I was out on the safari again, you see, and I was going to share the views of the giraffes and the rhinos. But
we'll just have to imagine them.
Yeah.
Giraffes are the tall ones and the rhinos are the short, squat ones, right?
I think so.
There we go.
That would make sense.
But I'm in the office now, so it's a bit boring.
Okay, we don't want to see. We don't want to see that. How is life?
No. It's okay.
Okay, how is life really?
Meh.
Yeah. Can you talk freely? Can you talk freely, or is there?
Yeah. I'm on my own.
Okay, all right. What's going on, man?
I don't know. Just life's. I still feel like life is. We're not living. We're just existing.
Yeah.
I don't know. In terms of where my head's at, not great, but I just get through each day at the moment. I think is all we can do.
I think that I guess Catherine will correct me if I'm wrong. Speaking about her, I think that we kind of look at you in a paternal and maternal kind of way.
Honestly, I'm the cool older sister.
All right, but I certainly feel. I'm literally old enough to be your dad, and I worry about you in a dad kind of way, because we both think that you're fab, and we know that you work and stuff that's going on in your head, lies that your brain might be telling you, and all that stuff, and we worry about you, and
they asked me if that was
what? Oh, hello, what?
Hello.
Hello. What happened there? You disappeared.
Hello.
Yes.
Oh.
Hello.
I don't know. Did you hear what I said?
No.
Because I was talking. It was rude. Ill-mannered.
Say it again.
Hello.
Oh, Amy.
Hello.
Hello, Amy. Yes, we can hear you now, but we didn't hear what you said.
Yeah.
Are you listening on Twitch?
Oh. No.
There's a hell of a delay.
I've got my radio here.
Okay, goodbye. I mean, I care for her, but I don't care for her that much.
She's a little darling.
I wonder if we can. Is it on a phone? Let's try it. Let's just try one more time, because I like her.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
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 There's a delay of about 30 seconds,
Hello.
so I'm going to ask you a question. Don't talk while I'm talking, and then you can answer it. Okay, goodbye. We missed another call here. Let's try this one. If you call us up, we call you back as soon as I notice. I haven't had my eye on the ball today. Joe Laevens is coming up soon. Hello. What is it me?
Can't see you guys.
No, we can't see you. That's the way it goes. How can we help you?
Oh, I apologise. Sorry, Ian. I've got a new segment for your show.
Oh, this is what we need.
Let's hear it.
This is exactly what we need. New segments, yes.
And a very brief one, so if it's boring, you can cut me off sharpish.
Okay, well, thank you for that. I'm hovering over the cut-off button as we speak.
Okay, I'm slightly worried if I tell you who I am, because you'll cut me off straight away.
Well, hang on. Who are you?
I'm Daddy did a doo-doo on the carpet, man.
Oh, dear God.
Hang on.
This is my actual daddy, and he did a doo-doo on the carpet, and we're still fuming about it.
So I went to Devon, scattered my father's ashes. I don't know if you remember. I was buggering off last weekend.
Yes.
I got most of him on my shoes, which wasn't good.
Yeah.
So this is called Innocent or Not. And it is
It's about current court cases that are going on, and you have to be the judge.
There'll only be one
No.
episode, and then we'll be
No,
in prison.
hang on. The very quick, so the theme tune is like this: innocent or not, was I doing something dodgy? Had I really lost the plot? All right, that's the start of it.
Okay.
So here's my first one.
Yes, sir.
When I was 19, showered with the late great Big Daddy.
Well, when you say innocent or not, are we trying to find out if you had a boner or something?
No, was the situation innocent, Ian?
Oh my God.
I don't want to play that game. I don't want to play that. What's a strange game? I mean, what's a strange game? All right, anyway, onwards.
Basically, what the game should be called is nonce or not. It's better, that's why he was skirting
which
around.
Big Daddy certainly is not.
It's
It
not.
certainly is not.
But is that a game we want to play?
Certainly is not.
Ever?
We've got Joe Laevens is coming on very, very soon. It's a pre-recorded interview that we did yesterday. I'm just checking to see if our friends his sign up has come through. If you sign up before Joe Laevens, you will get a song written about you. Sign up to our 666 or above Patreon level, you will get a song written about you. Onwards.
I was praying that he'd come back and crossing me.
Oh, I've got to play adverts for the plebs. There'll be no adverts from July the 1st. There we go. Just got to play those adverts.
Fingers and everything. I thought, he might have gone this time.
I love this. Look, there's trade-offs going on between. I like this. This is like Swap Shop, the bartering system. Brown Eyes Dolly is talking with Lulu, who made those wonderful hats. And there is possibly a gluten-free cake in exchange for hats. This is great.
Oh.
This is like the olden days. I am totally up for that. If anyone dies or gets poisoned or murdered, absolutely nothing to do with us. As we said from the start, we are against this. But we're totally up for this.
It's like a Twitch version of the Burning Man Festival. Have you heard of that?
I know it. People go there and take magic mushrooms.
Well, possibly, but you don't use money. People swap.
Oh, that's silly.
Things, skills.
Well, that's a good idea.
Services.
Here we go.
Because he done it with Tesco's, but he went to the toilet and they did it in Morrison's.
He's a repeat offender.
He's a serial dodger. Also, she's one of those girls that I find annoying. She's like 30 at the age of 8.
She's a sensible girl. Don't
playing
fear
mummy,
her.
Playing mummy.
Don't fear her.
He did it in Morrison's and he's done it in Quicksave and he's done it in the Arndale, but he found his way back.
Obs.
This guy, and this, do you know who that boy's name? Bear Grylls.
I don't think Bear Grylls has ever been to an Arndale.
We were at the shoe store looking for some trainers for him. I'm just going to the toilet. I'm just going to the toilet, Nana. She didn't even hear him.
So who is she blaming? Is it Nana for being a deaf aid, or is it him for being a shizer? We just don't know who it is that she is blaming.
I was a little bit worried at the time.
We noticed.
He was more worried about that than he was about a bloody bomb going off.
Yeah. That's why I had all the low flume lakes checked, just to be on the safe side.
Just a thought. If that's your first thought, perhaps you could make it safe before the event that you obviously think is bound to happen. Don't you think?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Straight away, the lakes.
Yeah. Then I said to Ian, the big Scotsman security man, I would check the car, which is the first thing you would do.
Well, it wasn't the first thing that anybody did. Satchmo, Iain and Katherine, could you clarify what pause their creator page means regarding what happens on Patreon during the pause? It means you have, basically, you would have got charged today. Again, if you'd signed up before, you would have got charged again today. July, the 1st of the month is the day that people get charged. No one is getting charged today unless they sign up today, in which case, if you sign up, you get charged. But no one is getting charged today. You have access to all of the stuff that's up there, and you will not get charged. If you've signed up already, you will not get charged again until July the 1st when we kick in, when it kicks in big time.
Said no. So I sent him and the grandfather to the car. And lo and behold, there he was. Here he goes, the hero of the day, or the villain. Okay? Okay. You're welcome. All part of the service.
Ken Webster, hypnotist. You know, I was a stage hypnotist. I used to do it. I used to be a stage hypnotist. We worked with Paul McKenna. I was great. I can't imagine doing that, though, now. Rocking up to... We used to go... Well, we were going to places, and you've got no show. Because if no one goes under, you've got no show. You're totally dependent. And we would play small. If you're playing the Dominion Theatre, as McKenna was, you're going to get 500 people are going to come up on stage. So you got 500. If you got 500 people, it's definitely going to happen. But we would be playing these tiny places, and you'd get like 10 people on stage. That means you need 50% of them to have a show. It was very terrifying.
Tell them the story about the angry boyfriend.
Oh, in Valbon's, a nightclub in Reading. It was a shithole. And we had this woman hypnotised, and the guy... And we never did anything rude. We never did any of the rude hypnotism. But the guy thought we were taking the piss out of his girlfriend, who was hypnotised. And came up during the show and said, stop it. Wake her up now. And we're like... I'll tell you what we'll do. We can't really wake her up now because we're doing the show, but we'll put her down to one side. We won't do anything with her, and then we'll wake her up. And so it was horrible. And it's really so. In the end, at the end of the show, we're in a room with him and the manager of the club and this guy and this woman. And you wake them up, and then we would just keep testing to make sure she was awake. We go, just sleep. That shouldn't work anymore. But she would keep going under, and it looked like we couldn't wake her up. She was woken up. And we had to get escorted back to our cars because this guy was going to kick the S out of us. Yowza. The person I used to do it with, there was a guy called Michael Armitt, who's now the director of The One Show.
Gosh.
All in the day's work, I suppose. All in the day's work. Don't lose him again, will you? You couldn't go through it twice.
How many babies have they made? 0, 0.
8 weeks later, and the Johnsons...
Hang on a minute.
Hang on.
Roger will not sign up, he's scared of a song. Roger, you are getting your song, what's wrong? If you sign up, you won't get another song. But Roger, you got your song in advance. You're gonna take your hand out of your pants because this is your song, my friend. If you sign up, the singing is gonna end. So screw you. What's the name of the hypnotist, DJ Black? Because I know them all. Could you hypnotise someone via Zoom? Yes.
From Chester are back.
Hi.
We're pregnant.
Are we hypnotised now? Are we all hypnotised?
Could be.
Am I?
We're pregnant. No, you can only do it to intelligent people. We're pregnant. We got a baby.
Is the manager around?
Want to make
the manager around.
Want to make a complaint? We're pregnant.
I want my money back.
We're pregnant. Want to make a complaint? We're pregnant. We're in a Central Perk t-shirt.
The manager?
Yes, Paul.
Yes, he is. Just 1 second.
Oh, and the cameras happen to be there, and Paul happens to be there. That PR woman, she'd done some PR voodoo.
Also, does the manager just stand in the doorframe waiting, just in case someone
Do you remember us?
reminds him?
You all right?
Yes.
Sweet again. Got any good news for us
Yes.
yet? We have?
Yes, it's due in February.
Oh, congratulations, well done.
I put my willy up in a test tube and I put it in a fan and having a baby. NSFW today, guys.
There'll be some people who don't know that, and
it's
you just completely ruined it.
NSFW show is the thing.
I bet your crowd's punch on it.
Yeah. Can't believe it.
What did your friends say when you told them that you'd come down to touch the statue then?
A lot of them were like, because we've tried so long. Like, oh yeah, believe it. And you go, well, yeah, somebody told me.
6
Can't
years,
believe
it's
it.
not enough time, isn't it?
I'm convinced. It was a doll, convinced of it.
Not the science, not the IVF that you were also engaged in. It was those crappy, tiny wooden dolls. That's what it was. That's what did it. Andy Hill has sent us an email. Oh! Won't read it, Andy, don't worry.
Thank you, Andy. I read it earlier.
Yeah, Andy sent us a very nice email. Thank you, Andy. But no, I will not unmod Pete. I will not block Roger. And I will not unmod Mandula. That's out of order for you to even ask that. That crosses a line, crosses a boundary, crosses patient doctor confidentiality. You're a piece of trash. Get back to work.
Shame on you.
Get back to work. Scumbag.
In the pictures. And that's
a little Johnson.
Don't.
Lulu Squish says, remembering my fella having to do his bit for IVF, the room was a sink and a pile of razzle mags. This is what I've heard.
Well,
this is what
a
I've
friend of
heard.
ours said he had to stand up.
You wouldn't want to sit down on a chair where men have been.
I know, but it's not a...
I haven't.
How is he holding his magazine?
Finish that sentence. I'm not going to finish my sentence.
That's a head.
I want to know what it is now. Oh, God. Yeah, that's what I thought you were going to say.
I'm not saying that on a stream. The fans don't deserve that. The patrons don't deserve that. Roger deserves that, but no one else deserves that. No one else deserves that. No one else deserves that.
Anyway.
Oh, Tottenham Andy, I'm 33. I'm an IVF baby. 1987, the first IVF triplet in Enfield. Yes,
nice.
man. Yes, man.
The body and the 2 legs, 2 arms.
And the
That's not real. That's too tiny. I've seen scans. That's too tiny for a scan.
What if we all get the same scan? Because I've seen people's baby scans and they look a lot like the one I was given.
circle on the side of it is the yolk that it's
Top
feeding
circle is the yolk.
The yolk.
The
yolk.
I think I know why they might have been having trouble.
Let's have a
2 arms.
And the circle on the side of it is the yolk that it's
Top
feeding
circle is the yolk that the baby feeds off. There's a girl.
The yolk. I mean, I'm going to say I don't know enough about the human babies.
I think it's just...
But the yolk.
I don't think there is...
Is there albumin? Get back in that room! Get back in that room!
They're so good. They're too quiet. There's probably something going on
Pringle
in
says, I've done the tests in prep for IVF. If you want to call us in with your IVF prep stories, let's keep it... today's show is NSFW, but there was a drawer full of mags and a DVD player. It was quite hard to get in the mood, and when I finished the first half, missed the little tub. There's 2 halves.
Oh,
the first half was the ba-ba-ba-do-ba-ba, and the second half was the...
Gosh.
What a waste.
Do you remember that bloke that rang us up at Talk Radio? He was
Yes,
doing
I
it in the
do.
disabled toilets.
Oh.
And he said he was in there for ages, and his term was thrashing it.
I do remember. I do remember. That should be... where would that be? Because that exists.
It does exist somewhere. Thrashing it.
That exists. God, I'm good looking. I just saw a picture of me from Talk Radio and I thought I'm good looking.
Girls that did disagree.
If anyone knows where that link is, that's a great... Oh, it's in the book. Stay there. I can go and get it. We're gonna read it. We don't have the audio, but we have the
transcript.
Oh, actually, I need my walking stick. I can't get out of chairs.
You be careful.
It's getting out of chairs is the thing.
I like your shorts, by the way.
Thanks. I bought these when I was a little bit bigger, and now they're too big for me. Yes, man.
Nice. You like... Oh, dear. Barry Bethel. Do you remember Barry Bethel? Remember Barry Bethel? I'm Barry Bethel. I can't believe I used to be this big and he used to stand sideways and pull his trousers out.
No, Barry Bethel was Clip Bang, wasn't he?
No.
Who was Clip Bang?
Silly Bang is Barry... I'm Barry... Who is it?
Who's Clip Bang?
Barry Scott. I'm Barry Scott!
All right. So, we'll do the disabled. Do you want to find it in there?
Yeah.
Thank God for that big mirror. Oh, did you see me hobbling up the stairs? Oh, no.
Bob Dylan, disabled toilet. All right, here we go.
All right, we'll act it out. You saw me hobbling up the stairs. Imagine if you'd seen me dancing up the stairs, flicking the V's.
All right, this one was written down for us by Spencer.
Shall I be me?
Yeah.
Paul is on the line. Good evening, Paul.
Good evening, Ian.
Good evening, Paul. What have you got for us, Paul?
Am I a bit echoey or am I all right?
You're kind of echoey.
Because I've got you on speakerphone and I don't know how to... Oh, my phone's gone all black now, so I don't know how to change it.
Okay, well, there's no need to be racist.
No, I mean dark.
Okay, again, you don't say that word. So what, Paul? Let's assume that this is good enough. What do you want to say?
Well, it might not be good enough. I don't know, Ian.
Oh.
I wasn't going to ring. I was listening and I heard that bloke talking about adoption.
Yeah, an hour ago.
An hour ago.
By the way, this book is great.
And
this is great. Can we get the link? Oh, maybe the link isn't there for.
And he inspired me to ring you up.
Oh yeah.
Because it makes me laugh how these birth parents know they're better off with them. They're much better off. They're much better than blah-de-blah and all this hullabaloo. And I think to myself, do they actually know what it feels like to be adopted?
Well, obviously not.
Because it feels like it. Pardon?
Well, if they've not been adopted themselves, then obviously not, no.
Because it makes you feel like a second-rate citizen.
Right.
Before you've even started.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does cause issues, but I don't think in the situation that the previous caller was talking about, the mother sounded, from what we heard, to be medically unfit to look after the child.
Well, that's fair enough for me. I've never had children. I've got a low sperm count. Well, it's not low. It's I've got funny tails, so they don't really know which way they're going. They just.
So, what is your sperm count low or?
No. I said I went into the hospital and he was like, "Oh, be careful about the parking because it's got to be delivered in."
Is that a euphemism or? It is a euphemism.
It was the doctor. It was the doctor who said, "You've got, you might want to do it in there because it's got to be delivered in a certain period. I think it's an hour."
Oh, so they wanted you to. I'm going to ask. They wanted you to make your sperm in your car.
Well, no, I did it. I went into the disabled toilet. It took me ages because It took me ages and it was horrible. Yeah, I thought you might find that funny. Anyway, so.
Hang on a minute. So that's why there's so much room in those toilets.
Yeah.
Well,
no. But what it was is I went in there.
Yeah.
And I did the deed eventually.
So you went in there. Did you just go in there just to go to the toilet and then suddenly, because it was the disabled toilet, you started feeling a bit horny?
No, it wasn't that. It was the first toilet I'd seen.
Right. Okay. So you went into the disabled toilet.
Yeah.
And
thrashed it.
Did what?
I thrashed it. You've cut me off. No,
He thrashed it.
No, I didn't really feel.
No.
When things, I mean, the girlfriend at the time was on that Clomid and she used to say, "Come on, it's time."
Yeah.
And you say, "Well, what do you mean it's time?" I was probably walking the dog or something and she'd say, "Oh, we need to." And then I used to think, well, it's not really very spontaneous, is it? It was a bit like that in the toilets, to be honest.
So you thrashed it. You thrashed it in the disabled toilets, gave it to the doctor, and what did he say about your sperm, Lee? Paul. Oh, he changed his name. He changed his name. That was it. He didn't want to use his real name.
Well, no, the funny thing was I was in the toilet and I come out all red-faced and this nurse said, "Oh, no, we've got a little room you can go and do that in," because I must have been in the department where probably found myself in the right place.
What have you been doing in there?
She said, "Oh, no," she said.
They have a booth with magazines.
This
Katherine.
is me. I thought you were going to say there was a woman in a wheelchair waiting.
Then it's you.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I'm laughing all the way through this.
I didn't know that.
Script.
Anyway, I come out with this...
No, hang on. Oh, so you had to use the memory bank when you could have used...
Well, I had to use the...
disabled toilets.
Right, I'll say the word.
No, you can't.
It's not the memory bank, it's the somewhere else bank.
Katherine.
Anyway, yes, so you provided a sample. Move on.
Paul.
I provided a sample.
What did he say about your seed?
Yeah, I provided a sample and it weren't very
This
good.
is on talkRADIO.
I looked at it and I thought, it's really disappointing.
What is it supposed to look like?
Well, the bloke looked at me and he's like, I think he was a bit dismayed with it as well.
What? He just looked at it? What did you have in? Like a test tube or something?
Well, yeah, it's a bit bigger than a test tube. It's obviously got a bigger...
Okay, yeah.
Oh, God.
And so what? He just looked, you handed it to him and he looked at it and went, "Oh, I can see your problem there, mate."
Yeah, because there wasn't much there. And you're supposed to not indulge in any... For 3 days before you do this thing.
And had you indulged for 3 days?
No, I hadn't, no.
What did he say about your semen?
What he said was, it's brilliant because they're all rapid swimmers, but the tails are a bit funny and they don't really know where they're going.
They've got no sense of direction, Katherine.
So it's like dodging.
Paul.
Yeah, they just swim anywhere. They don't know the direction they're going. That's why I haven't got any kids.
And couldn't you train them? Because you can train dogs and you can train sea monkeys. Can you train seamen?
I doubt that.
Okay, just wondered. I just wondered. Let's get
it.
the link. I think the book is still for sale. I don't think we took it down. Here's the thing. It's called. It's on Lulu Publishing.
Ginger Martin 73 says, I read this on holiday and was laughing so much the caravan was rocking and no one came knocking.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Pause for. There you go. I know you enjoyed that one. Mandy says she can't find it.
Maybe I might have taken it down. Lulu Publishing. Was it on Lulu? It was Lulu, wasn't it? Products. Let's have a little look. Because it's. I think I might have taken it down. Here's the thing.
No.
Okay, let's try it. Ian Lee. Oh, let's try and spell my name correctly. There we go. Late Night Alternative Transcripts it's under. There we go. Well, that doesn't make any sense at all. Here we go. If you want to buy that.
It's there.
It's funny, man. Oh, you just beat me to it. I put it back on again, Dave. And none of this money goes to charity now.
Some of the other classics involved here. We've got a foreword by Bob Mortimer.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
So some of the other classics entitled Bob Dylan, Disabled Toilet, A Dick, Ad Hominem Attacks, The Return of Andre, Scammers, Sex Bots, Dr. Walt Mart. There's some classics in there.
Just checking. I think there's something wrong with her. Okay, I think the things are coming through a little bit slow. I think the acknowledgements are coming through a little bit slow. All right. Pringle says, I bought my copy of Here's the Thing for you guys to sign at the last rabbit hole before lockdown in Cardiff. When I wouldn't touch anyone, she was hugging everyone like an idiot. When I reached into my bag to give it to you, I realised I'd managed to bring the wrong book entirely. Lol.
We would have signed it. We would have signed it anyway.
Let's get to the end of this. Joe Laevens is coming up very soon. Let's quickly play an advert for plebs. No adverts from July the 1st, guys. No adverts from July the 1st. Here we go.
I walked down the street yesterday with tight white jeans on, and I looked at the tram she was pushing. I couldn't believe it.
Look at the jeans.
Didn't look. Hang on, he's telling a sexist story about how he's a reformed man. When he didn't look at a woman's ass, instead he looked at the pram. This is a great story. Let's hear it one more time.
The baby feeds off. There was a girl walked down the street yesterday with tight white jeans on, and I looked at the tram she was pushing.
How do you know what she was wearing?
Exactly.
But also, if this story is true, if he stopped being a lecherous misogynist, whether these dolls, these figurines, have any magic powers or not, they've certainly changed him for the better.
And that's great.
Usually look at the jeans. That's a nice pram, love.
That's a nice pram, love. They're in love, and he's that look. He's
look at his face. What have you done?
Girl's ass.
He's totally changed. He's a new man, aren't you?
Jeans.
The lads in the pub will love that one, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
And a quick wish.
But Louise is still waiting for the magic to work for her.
What?
Not there. Thought it would have happened. Hasn't. No, I don't know yet. I'm kidding you on. We'll wait and see, eh?
I'm starving again. Would you believe? A big toffee apple dipped in chocolate.
Is that a euphemism?
And then some chips.
Whoa. Chips first, then toffee apple.
She's got that the wrong
Savoury's mixed
way round. But me like it.
Linda Johnson gave birth to Todd Howard Johnson.
That's nice, isn't it? Babies are always nice. Babies are always nice.
Mother and son are both doing fine. Next week, the magic certainly works for Schnorbits.
Jesus.
Panic sets in as an evacuation goes wrong.
Oh, look at her! She is. Look at this woman.
Is that a colonic?
Panic sets in as an evacuation goes wrong.
Oh no, she's having a moment.
And JR takes on the foam bandits.
Oh!
Jokers!
They put washing up liquid in the log flume. This is brilliant. Oh. Katie.
Have you ever put fairy liquid on your plates and then put them in the dishwasher? Very similar effect.
Oh, I did have the washing machine. I put too much in the washing machine once and it went crazy.
Yeah. It's like Grotbag's Castle.
Tim says, what, even Hitler as a baby? Here's the thing. Hitler as a baby was innocent, was pure, was beautiful, was innocent. All babies are born innocent and are born beautiful.
Despite what the Catholic Church says.
Oh, do you think they get evil babies?
Original sin they talk about. That was one thing. We went to my cousin's kid's christening and it was a Catholic one. It takes flipping ages. Takes ages to sort those kids out because they're born with the original sin. It's the one carried on from Eve and all that.
Gamey Mr. Dan makes a great suggestion. Right? Can we find this baby now? He's going to be
Howard
26,
Johnson.
25. What's his name?
His name is
Linda
Todd.
Johnson gave birth to Todd Howard Johnson.
Get digging. Let's get. He'll be 25 years old. You're saying I think Hitler was innocent? No, Tim. I think Hitler was innocent as a baby.
Yep.
Why are you spelling Todd with one D?
Oh yeah. Why am I?
Why are you?
Why am I though?
I'd have gone to...
I don't think Twitter. I think Facebook.
Facebook. I'd have gone to Facebook first.
And he won't be using his middle name.
Elizaveta, thank you. It's nice to see you. Can we get a shout out for Elizaveta Music, please?
I don't even know how you search on Facebook anymore.
One of our favourite channels. We miss you so much. We were just saying earlier on, because of the time changes and because we're going to be moving to Patreon from July the 1st, we miss all of our Twitch friends, and because we're on different. I know the timing with Japan is even crazier. I can't. Maybe now is a good time for Japan. I can't remember the time difference. I can't remember. But we often pop in. I kind of haven't been doing much Twitch watching recently, but I do occasionally have you on in the background. Our friend Richard Gregorian is constantly giving me updates on you. I hope everything is good. I hope life is good. And that we're trying to find this baby now. This baby now would be 25 years old, and we're trying to find this baby. But it's nice to see you. I saw you popped in earlier on, and when we were playing the B movie, I'm doing that just to make our hours up. Hang on a minute. We're going to try and find this baby. What's his name? Todd Howard Johnson. There will be a local news story. Howard Johnson, BBC Pleasure Beach.
There's a lot of American Todd Johnsons. It's dangerously close to Todger, isn't it, Todd? And
Found
his surname's...
Found him. He works for the BBC.
That's Howard Johnson.
Right.
His name is Todd.
Okay, he's dropped his... My name's Ian Rugby. I'm Ian Lee.
Oh, we're just looking for Howards then, are we? Not even his proper first name?
No. I think I found him.
No.
He's the right age.
No, maybe.
That is definitely him.
No.
That is definitely him. Oh, you guys know I have a surprise for you. A fan of yours asked me to do something special for you.
Ooh.
Elizabeth, no, I did not know that. How, why, when, and where do we have to be to get this surprise? That's very exciting. I think it's this guy.
I think it's...
I'm going to tweet him.
His name isn't even Todd.
Is your full name... Were your parents on Pleasure Beach, a series on the BBC in the 90s? There we go. That's the best tweet he's going to get all year. It's a secret. It's got a secret for us.
Secrets?
It's got secrets. It's all secrets and lies. Hey, that's very kind. Thank you. That means a lot. We think you're absolutely fab. So the fact you would consider doing something like that is great. Here we go. This guy. Someone thinks it's this guy. You found him and the mum. Email sloop.
From Cheshire.
Well, unless they're on Facebook. Are they on Facebook? If they're on Facebook, you can send the thing. Thank you, Elizabeth. That's really, really lovely. It's him. Okay, so it's this guy. Okay. Hey, man. Were you the baby that was made because of a fertility statue in Blackpool in 1996? We've been watching that episode of Pleasure Beach on our Twitch channel, www.twitch.tv/TLNA. You should all, by the way, go and check out Elisabetta's channel. It's charming, it's delightful, it's wonderful, it's magical, it's musical. There's no magic involved in it.
Well, music is magic, actually.
Well, music isn't. Music is maths, actually.
No.
Music is science.
No, there's more to it. There's more to it.
I wonder who's written more songs, me or you? Yeah, that's okay. So
I actually did write something for an orchestra when I was 7, but I don't go on about that.
Okay, sing it.
Da 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 da. It was on my violin, so it was mostly open strings. But I was.
And did the orchestra play it?
Yes, they did.
Okay. Time Hazy out for being a dick.
It's true. My violin teacher helped me orchestrate it, and we played it as part of the Fiddle Fiesta.
That's the 80s for you. What's interesting is you've taken away the attention from Elisabetta music.
No, you challenged me and I rose.
Well, no, I'm trying to plug someone, and you've made
I'm
it.
saying what she does is magic, and what you're saying she does is maths, and we know that that's not true.
All about you.
You know that.
Ah, my nipple! Why do you go straight to my tiny nipple?
Skills.
Scoob says, what if his parents have been keeping it from him? Never mention the TV show.
Oh, they will go on about it all the time. You know it.
Oh.
Okay, you're getting drawn into Twitter now. Can we not?
Right.
I want to talk about space. I want to hear about space.
Go on then.
Space is proper big, and there are things in it that you cannot fathom. Thankfully.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yes.
You're linking to our guest.
Thankfully,
let me find the clip.
A friend of the show is one of the most.
You started. You're on your own, kid.
One of the leading authorities in sexy space connections. And when we say sexy space connections, he's had one. Several.
And we're going to watch it in a second, but before that, I would like to just mention our wonderful sponsors one more time. I think that would be an appropriate thing to do. Richard Gregorian, gelaw.co.uk. If you're getting divorced, you know all of this, right? You know all of this. If you're getting divorced, we recommend you go to gelaw.co.uk. He will do everything he can to make it less combative. I love the word combative. He will make it less combative. He will make it friendly, and it will try and smooth out any issues, so you're not arguing over who gets the dog and who gets the car. That hopefully you can come to some kind of peaceful agreement, that you can see things from the other side.
Share the dog. Maybe odd days you have the dog, even days she does, vice versa, whatever.
gelaw.co.uk. And if you want to go online and you want to watch some, maybe you want to go and watch some Japanese Amazon and you don't live in Japan, well, you can with Surfshark VPN. It lets you pretend you're coming from anywhere in the world. Sounds illegal. It's not, actually. It's a really basic security feature that protects you from hackers, protects you from spies, protects you from the government, British government, who are monitoring all of our moves right now.
Ad trackers as well.
Ad trackers, all of that stuff. You can have it on as many devices as you want with just one subscription. If you go to surfshark.deals/TLNA, we've only got a week of advertising with them, so by this time next week, this deal will be over. So if you're thinking of doing it, do it now. Surfshark.deals/TLNA. 83% off. 3 months extra for free. We've got loads of people in the chat that I know have signed up to this. So if you want to just tell us how great it is in the chat, feel very, very welcome. We want to thank... have you trained any of the newer cats to suckle you like Velvet used to? She didn't suckle me, but she would bite my nipple. She would sniff my eye, and her nose would touch my eye. So please don't say that. It does protect you from the hooded claw. Yes, it does. It really is worth it. We've only got a week of this deal, and it's a great deal. So sign up. If you're looking on screen, if you scroll down, you'll see a couple of buttons. If you're looking on your computer, you see a couple of buttons, right? And one button is the Surfshark link. You click on that and it will take you straight there. There's another one is a cat saying thank you, and the cat is for the donations. We have a donation bar, and this month's donation, in total, we're looking for is £500. So I can buy college books, and Cat can pay for her kitten. Those are real things. I'm at college. I need to buy a load of books. Cat is a lonely old woman, and she needs to buy another cat. Well, because we're talking about cats, and so I'm shortening it to cat.
I mean, okay.
All right. Okay, well, I mixed up the word cat and Catherine, all right? That happens. Because
I've not been suckling on you.
Not for
Sniffing your eyeballs.
want to try and. Anyway, so you can donate if you want to do that. Right.
Anyway, space connections, sexy ones. Talk to me.
We have a very so there's going to be a big announcement today coming out from the Pentagon. They have got evidence of UFOs. And it's going to be announced today. Yesterday, Professor Joseph Laevens got in touch asking if he could come on and talk about this. I said, well, we're not on Monday, bank holiday. He said, I said, can you do it Tuesday? He said, no, I can't. I said, oh, okay, fine. Thought it was a good way of testing doing a private link and sending it out to patrons. It worked really well, patrons. Anyway, he came on and talked about aliens and stuff. This is really, really important, useful stuff. Some of you will have seen this already. I suggest you watch it again.
Yeah, take it in this time.
We're going to get rid of our stuff. You don't want to see us, but
there was a little bit of silliness in the chat, wasn't there, when Professor Laevens is on, which is always
patrons.
sad.
I couldn't really call them out though because they've paid us money.
Exactly.
So here we go. Let us know if the sound is okay. This is Professor Joe Laevens recorded yesterday. We have a very, very special guest coming up, and they reached out to me last night and asked if they could come on and talk about some really important issues, actually. So if you're expecting the kind of usual fun, then you won't be getting that today. This is actually quite serious. There's a lot of, you've probably seen, there's some really big news that's happening in another part of the world that is actually potentially could change everything for everybody. So if we've got some very special invited guests here, the £6.66 and above patrons. So if you're here for laughs and fun, I would suggest open your mind. So I'm just going to call our guest up, and I'm very, very excited about this. So let me just get the number. Let me just turn that down because you can, I don't want you harassing. Ho. I would suggest that everything that you think you know, maybe just open your mind a little bit. Let's have a look. Number you called was not recognised. Well, let's try. Already spooky stuff is going on. Hang on. Countries and regions. Well, we want United Kingdom. Let's try. Let's try again. Thank you for your patience. This will get played out in tomorrow's show. And if you're watching tomorrow's show, well, this was recorded yesterday. That makes sense. Here we go.
Hello.
Hello, is that the Professor?
Joseph Laevens. That's correct. Is that's Ian? Is it?
This is Ian Lee from the Late Night Alternative, Professor. Thank you so much for reaching out to me last night. Just to let you know, we had issues when you came on the show live before with trolls and.
I recall, yeah.
So just to let you know, we are pre-recording this to go out on tomorrow's show. We are live in front of a very select audience. These are our £6.66 and above patrons who all have, I would like to think, have very open minds. So this is a safe place to talk and kick around ideas that are perhaps just a little bit outside of the box.
Well, you will understand that I reluctantly spoke to you. I know you said you had a door open to a conversation, if you like, between myself and you and your listeners.
Yeah.
But I do have to make it clear I was not happy the last few times I've spoken to you. There was a certain amount of closed-mindedness. There was trawling. A man called me a bell at one stage. I don't, that's not good.
Yeah, Belen. That was unacceptable.
Yeah.
We are behind a paywall now, and that means that if anyone does want to insult you, they have paid for it, and that is a crazy, crazy thing to do. That is a crazy thing to do. Professor, a lot of big stuff is going on in the world at the moment. COVID, the Indian variant. Palestine and Israel, but I would suggest that something that's perhaps even more important than all of those things put together is what is going on in America right now in regards to UFOs. And there has been some astounding news over the past week or so, hasn't there?
That is correct. I mean, you're playing this out on presumably June 1st. June 1st. That's tomorrow.
That's correct. Yeah.
The director of the National Intelligence and Secretary of Defense are expected to present an unclassified report to Congress on UFOs. The report is from the Director of National Intelligence. It's going to be compiled from heretofore classified military files. You understand? The focus is on decades-long rash of experiences and contacts by fighter and commercial pilots, warships, and other sources with unexplained phenomena which may constitute a threat to the U.S. and, well, the world, in actual fact. Much of this comes from a unit called the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Task Force, and some have speculated that, and this may have surfaced by the time your listeners hear this, but it might be it's not going to be an outright confirmation of advanced extraterrestrial life. That the report might not completely rule them out. It's a sort of soft disclosure, if you like.
Why would they be? Sorry, you were talking.
A tacit admission, if you like, that extraterrestrials do exist. They are among us, and they are operating within society. Go ahead.
Why do you think they're doing a soft reveal? Why is it soft? Why is it not hard? I mean, I couldn't even call this semi-hard. It feels very, very soft to me. I would like it hard.
It's certainly semi-hard, but I think it becomes speculation about UFOs spurred on by Barack Obama and U.S. Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid, who in a New York publication say that they believe UFO parts were in the hands of defense contractors. And as I think I've told you, Ian, I've written many times to Senator Harry Reid and had very little response. I've discussed this with you before. I told him about experiences I've had, visions I've had in dreams. And if that was too vague in evidence, I've also told him about my union with Barbinkium 23.
They consider, don't they? They don't consider dreams. These scientists don't consider dreams to be hard evidence.
No. Stop. No. Ian, what you have to understand is I have presented a lot of evidence. And you will remember I told you about Barbinkium 23, my solar wife.
Patrick Russell brings this up in the chat. Will this report contain anything about the professor's sexual encounters with alien life?
Well, yes. Sexual encounters is okay. That is a byproduct of being married to a solar wife. I of course, some listeners may not know this. I was married to a female alien, if you like, in 2004.
Yeah.
I wrote to majority.
Well, you're open-minded, but you're not space gay.
I'm not space gay. No, certainly not. I'm space hetero. And we enjoyed a physical relationship. She has a variety of, let's say orifices which a human can utilize. One is at the base of her back, just up from her bumhole, and that's where often you can make love with a solar wife, as I refer to her. But another one is just near her armpit. But I spoke to Senator Reid. And I sent him an email. He was dismissive, to say the least. And And I'm relieved at last he's going to come back on this stuff. And when this is revealed tomorrow, it will be, and no doubt, no small part, it will be due to me. I wrote to him in December 2012, Dear Mr. Reed, I've got the email right here.
Okay.
I saw an alien spacecraft in the Nevada desert 2002 during a fact-finding tour with members of NASA. It is recorded. It's been in the files of the Pentagon for a decade. Please release this. I received this email. Dear Professor Laevens, thank you for taking the time to contact the Senate. This is an automatic response. Senator Reed will reply in due course, but as you appreciate, he's a busy schedule, blah, 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 blah.
So he didn't...
this is a spooky... No,
he didn't
I've
reply.
never received a reply.
Wow.
No, I have not received. I wrote in 2014. This is spooky. I wrote in 2014, Dear Senator Reed, when I went camping in South Carolina, I heard an alien talking in a funny way outside my tent. It's my contention that they're among us, and they want to do experiments on men and ladies. And then I put in brackets, put a metal probe up a man's anus, etc. Experiment. Will the Pentagon release files? And I said, will the Pentagon release files to that effect immediately? Yours, Professor J. Laevens, PhD. Again, nothing. Though I was encouraged, to be fair, to speak to his PA, Miss Leslie Joseph, not the one in Birds of a Feather.
That's a coincidence. I did a cat... it wasn't the Cats Protection League. It was like another cats organisation. I can't remember what they were because I'm a big... You probably don't know this, Professor. I'm a big fan of cats. I got 5 cats, even though one buggered up my hand recently. And I was invited to present some awards with a cat, like a cat thing. No, they weren't to the cats. The awards were to humans. And Leslie Joseph was there. Also, you probably don't know her, but we used to be on TV a lot over here in Britain. Sarah Jane Honeywell, kids presenter.
Right, I know her. She's quite. She was.
Yeah,
quite cute. Dungarees.
Okay, well, yeah.
Little cutie pie. I call her a little cutie pie.
Okay, well, that's weird. But it was. But just sorry, you're talking.
Bob hair. She had a bob hair.
Okay, yeah. You're
boyish bob hair.
It's getting a little bit... A really talented young woman. And you're talking about... Your Leslie Joseph reminded me of that. And I realised, actually, we've probably gone on far too long about that. So,
but hold on. My Leslie... The Leslie Joseph, the PA to Senator Reed, was not Leslie Joseph from Birds of a Feather.
I'm just saying it reminded me.
Okay, but she is attractive. Leslie Joseph for an older woman, but she's not maybe quite as attractive.
Which Leslie Joseph are we talking about?
Leslie Joseph, you know, with Pauline Quirk, and the other one. She's the older lady, you know, with the dark hair. She's like
she's the one I did the cat awards with.
Okay, and Sarah Jane is the cute one from CBBC.
Okay, but you're saying, well, what's? I mean, that's not a question I would normally ask, but what does your Leslie Joseph look like?
I didn't see a photo of her, but this is immaterial. The fact is that Sarah Jane Honeywell is the one from CBBC with Mr. Tumble.
Yeah.
And Leslie Joseph is not connected, as far as
Linda Robson.
Linda
Robson.
Okay, so that Leslie Joseph was in Birds of a Feather. She didn't do anything with Mr. Tumble, whose name I believe is
Justin.
I've
seen him smoking cigarettes. I saw. Here's something. Boy, we really are going off on a tangent.
We're getting away from.
I saw Mr. Tumble smoking a cigarette on the day that Michael Jackson died.
Well, Derek Carr. I saw him at Euston Station, and he was having a Benson Hedges out the front, and he putted.
We should probably get back to.
So Leslie,
you sent us. Well, okay, yes, we'll go there. Okay, I was going to say you sent us a recording.
All right, now, just 1 second. Let me just say about this recording. I do have a recording, and I don't know whether you have got that. It is my contention that aliens are trying to contact us through a variety of means. They can communicate, and the body emits various sounds. I've got a recording. Can you play the recording?
Now you won't be able to hear this because of the way the system is set up. I won't go into it, but the audio that you're hearing is looped through a mixer, and the audio that the listener will be hearing is a combination of the audio through the mixer and the audio through the computer.
Okay.
I'm going to play your clip through a computer, so you won't hear it. So I'm going to play it. It's the last 5 seconds.
Play the clip
now.
Okay.
Oh. Okay, let's just play that one more time. A little joke, if I may, and then we'll go back to, because actually it's very serious. Some of my more regular listeners, this might mean something. Alan Caddick's on the line. Hello, Alan.
Hello.
There we go. That was. I guess it just sounded like one of our callers. What is that? I've listened to that all morning, and I cannot work out for the life of me what I'm hearing. It's very creepy.
What is the word? What is the word that it sounds like?
Blah blah blah. Blob. Hang on.
Hold on. What? Just tell me what it is.
Blond.
No. Try again.
Oh, okay. Let's try again. Hang on. Blood pump.
Is it something like outer space or earthbound, spacebound? It's something like that.
Let's have a little listen.
Earthbound, spacebound.
Well, it's. I mean,
earthbound. That was a noise that was emitted from me, and it's a facsimile. It's not the actual recording. I had.
Hang on a minute. What? I thought that was a recording of an alien.
No, that's something I recreated this morning. That's just a. That's
a recreation of the noise you heard.
I've recreated. Yeah, I've recreated the sound. I didn't actually get to record it. I don't take a tape recorder into the can when I go. No,
why not?
Something I just Well, this is just something I re-recorded.
So you made that noise. Well, what does, with respect, and I have been criticised in the past for not being hard on you. What does that prove? It's you going blah 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 blah. Brainstorm.
No, earthbound. I'm recreating in good faith what I heard one day. And I just wanted you to hear that and to see if you had any clues. I know that you have.
Well, I do have a clue. It's you saying brainstorm or whatever it was you're saying.
Okay, well, forget that. Just delete that. I got. Just delete that. Forget.
Okay, I will delete that because that was.
I might send something else. But I've got. Listen. I want you to know that I have been in touch with. Do you remember my book, Deny to Deceive?
I do remember that.
I got in touch with Leslie Joe, not the one from Birds of a Feather, the PA, Leslie Joe.
Yep.
I got in touch with her and I said, you'll recall back 2013, I spoke about my contention for my book.
Someone's just suggesting. Hang on a second. Someone's suggesting it's saying bumhole. Let's have a listen. No, I don't think. I think it's love pump.
Bumhole.
Love pump.
No. Okay. Can you just delete it? Delete it. It doesn't.
Okay.
It's not working.
Okay.
Just delete
it. I'll delete it afterwards because it's a bit complicated. Space Brown. Okay. Sorry. Please carry on, Professor. Space Brown. Faith Brown. Faith Brown. Let's try again. Faith Brown.
No, I wouldn't say anything about Faith Brown.
She was very good. Margaret Thatcher was beyond compare.
I'm not criticizing Faith Brown, the impressionist. She was excellent, and I can, for the record, I'm not criticizing Leslie Joseph, who, quite honestly, is one of this country's greatest actresses, and I saw her in Annie.
Your Leslie Joseph or our Leslie Joseph?
No, the actress Leslie. Look, forget the Leslie Joseph.
We're going a little bit off tack at the moment, so let's just get back onto this.
Can we just Okay, you'll remember my book, Deny to Deceive. It was my contention that an alien had sex with a monkey, not an attractive one, not one of those baboon ones, like a nice one, like you see in Tarzan. That's what I mean.
A cute, sexy monkey. But when we say cute, we mean of a legal age.
Yeah, that's right. And with an alien. And I wrote to ex-President Barack Obama, who, as I've said, is behind a lot of the shedding of information. I said, "Dear Mr. President," I've got the email right here.
Okay.
"I'm a professor of astrophysics. I've researched over many years, and it's my contention that an alien with advanced intelligence, etc., has come down in a spacecraft and somehow done it with a monkey. The result, QED, the human race." Okay? I said, "I know you've heard that theory. Speak up, Mr. President. You know that could be true as well."
Can I hazard a guess on what the reply was?
Yeah, it was an automatic response again. I didn't get. What did you think he would say?
I thought he was going to say, "Well, thank you, Professor. This is amazing. Let's go live. Let's go live with this." But no, didn't. Okay.
No.
Disappointing.
But can I just say, in case anyone, I know that it was not conclusive what I sent the recording, but I have done a simple pencil drawing of an alien of the type that I've seen with, and I don't want to. I'm not dirty. I don't want to show the act of coitus, but I have drawn his winkus near a monkey.
His winkus.
His penis.
Okay, could you send the picture over to me? You okay, Professor?
Yeah, I'm going to send that right now. I don't want to fall foul of any government.
Label it. Put the subject heading as something that's not connected to aliens, because I do think that they kind of monitor all this stuff. Can we time out the people that are saying the alien did it with a monkey? Jason, was it Mickey Dolenz? Jason, was it Mike Nesmith?
No,
it's all the same guy.
This is what I'm saying. Jason, whoever you are, Alan Caddick, whatever, I had all this before. And if you're not going to take this, I've been married to an alien, a proper one, Babinkim 23. If I say Kankili Bakara, there are scientists out there will know what those phonetics mean. Do you understand? And I tried telling that to Leslie Joseph, the other one, and she will recognize those words. I said, "There 88 Area 51 mean anything to you?" And I didn't. I got an automatic response. Thank you for contacting.
I don't know. Are you able to talk and email at the same time?
Yeah, sure. Go on.
Well, no. Can you send that? I was wondering if that picture was going to be sent to. I mean, am I waiting for it today or?
Hold on. Let me just get some paper out of my printer here and just scribble something down.
Sorry?
I didn't have a chance. I've got some paper here. I'll just scribble something down with a pen. Well, I don't know how I can send this to you. I'll have to...
Take a picture of it?
No, if you... Well, I'm not really in a position to draw it now. Okay, let me see what I can do.
Well, you can post it.
Okay.
By the way, if anyone has any questions for the Professor, now is the time. Pete, you've written come instead of Dame, unlucky. If anyone's got any questions for the Professor, do please put them in the chat. This is a specially invited audience from our £6.66 and above patrons. So it's apart from Jason, who has been timed out, it's an interested audience of people who are open-minded and are willing to be expanded.
I'm drawing what I remember right now.
Okay.
It's an alien.
Yep.
I'm drawing it with a Sharpie, so it's not completely accurate. Just drawing the dingle dangle now.
Jim asked a good question. Who had the best auto response email?
Oh, it's Senator McCain. Senator
Okay.
McCain. I got in touch with him, and it came back, and it's like howdy doody. It's very familiar, very friendly. I don't know. I don't know who.
Too familiar. Catherine Boyle, who isn't here today. I told her we were doing this. She said, "I don't really want to talk to him. I think he's weird."
Why?
Well,
that's unfair.
That's her.
That really is unfair.
That's her problem. What other people think of you is not your business. I learned from Russell Brand.
Yeah, quite right.
Catherine asked a question. Are you drawing an Astro Wang?
No, I'm just drawing now. This is a primate. My drawing is not great. I'm just drawing a primate. As I said, it's not one of those ones with a purple butt. It's a cute one. Let me do him a little face there.
Someone asked earlier on in regards to the question, talking earlier on about sex and sexuality. Are you Oh gosh, I'm really looking forward to seeing this picture. Are you Earth hetero? And can you be Earth hetero and space bi, or can it be fluid?
Look, I am a heterosexual man. You know, I like
both Earth
women.
and space.
Yeah, both Earth and space. You know, and as I say with Barbinkium, we enjoy coitus and
the
a
armhole.
curious number. Pardon?
Up the armhole.
Up the armhole. Yeah. She says, yeah.
Pete
Let me just
says-
send this right now. I can't
Please-
concentrate. I'm just sending this to you right now.
Okay. Pete asks,
Okay.
what does the professor think Leslie Joseph, the actress, is like in real life?
Oh, I don't know. I
But what do you think? What do you imagine?
Well, I imagine she's quite, you know, she's probably got a wicked turn of phrase. I imagine she's humorous. I imagine if you were at, I don't know, say a drink stew, a charity like that Daily Mirror Heroes of Britain, I'm sure she goes there. I imagine you had a drink with her. I bet she's great fun. I don't know her.
I would imagine she is less promiscuous than the character that she portrays in Birds of a Feather.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, a lot of people mistake the characters they see on TV for the real person.
Yeah.
I met David McCallum once from The Invisible Man.
Oh, the one of the men from Uncle.
Yes, as far as I know.
Sapphire and Steel.
I'm still speaking, but he
was in a thing about a conductor, wasn't he?
Yeah. Okay, we're getting away from it. We're talking about David McCallum now from the 70s TV program.
Yeah,
The
it's the
Invisible
same
Man.
guy. He's done other things.
Okay, well, what other things has he done?
Well, I've just told you he was one of the men
you're
from
an
Uncle.
expert in David McCallum.
I've literally
Just telling
told you
what
three
I know
things. He was.
Well, okay, what did you say? Just go back.
Okay,
Man from
he was
Uncle? Yeah,
one of the
okay,
men
one.
from Uncle. He
From
was
Uncle, yeah, right.
either Sapphire or Steel, probably Steel actually.
That's
and he was
right.
also
That's
in
the
a
one.
thing
That's correct,
about.
yeah.
He was in a thing about a conductor.
Okay.
Catherine makes
I
an
want to talk about. Okay, I've sent you the
Catherine makes an
picture now.
interesting
Okay.
point, which I don't know if I should read because she didn't want to be here. But if the
Right.
professor married her and took her name, he'd be Joseph, like the posh kitchen utensils. Worth thinking about.
That is curious. No, that is
Mm.
curious, and that would be a real quirk, wouldn't it? But if I married Pauline Quirk, that would be a quirk.
Joseph Quirk.
Joseph Quirk doesn't
Well,
work
the
quite
picture,
well,
the
but-
picture hasn't come through, Professor. I wonder if we're being censored.
Joseph Robson is the other one, of course. Yeah.
I wonder if
Joseph
we're
Robson.
being censored by the mainstream media.
What do you mean it's not come through? Okay, I'm trying again now. Hold on.
Well, what I mean is,
Can I email it to you?
had you done that before?
No, I sent it to your text. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, I can look at my text, but it'll be tiny. I've got it. Okay, I've got it on my text. I can just hold it up. Oh.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
How much have they paid to listen to this?
£6.66 and above, and I really think that we're giving them an insight. What we'll do is we'll cut out all of the irrelevant stuff, all of the nonsense, the bullshit, the boring stuff, the flights of fancy. We'll have a really tight 2 minutes that we can play.
But I want you to know that there's so many things that will come from my evidence that will come up tomorrow.
Okay.
With this
Do we
release.
show this
I
picture
can-
now?
If you like. I've seen an alien's actual house where he lives, evidence
Sorry?
supplied.
Where is that?
I've seen an actual house what an alien lives in, and that's evidence supplied. I've seen an alien's fecal poo bits in my garden in Peterborough, just next to the bins. I was married to Barbinky. I got her wimple. You know what a wimple is? It's what a bride wears on her head.
Yeah.
Like the veil, and it's a really wide one, and that's proof, like a proper alien.
Let's have a look at this
Wide head.
picture you sent. Before we go to it, why don't you just tell us what this is? And this is a drawing. This is not
Okay,
a photograph. What does
Please
this
bear in
represent?
mind- Please bear in mind that I've just quickly drawn this while on the phone to you, Ian. There's an alien there. You'll notice he doesn't look. Yeah, I admit that. That's not a great. It looks like a bear, really. And he's got two and one's a small one.
Yeah.
And that's a little arrow underneath that looks like a euro sign.
Hang on a second. I just got a little technical issue. Hang on a second. There's a little problem with the audio, so I just need to go here and just click this. Okay, please carry on, Professor. They can hear you again.
Okay. So as you can see, the alien, he doesn't look very happy. He's probably been forced into this. He had a very long phallus, spent about...
He's got... his testicles are coming out of his penis.
Yes.
That's unusual.
That's how I remember it. And
very definite foreskin and bell end. Very definite. And the monkey's mouth is open like this. Oh.
That's his nose.
That's
his nose.
I'm so sorry. Doesn't have a mouth, this one.
No, I didn't get to draw them. I could draw them out. Do you want me to draw the mouth and send it through again, or? No, you can guess the mouth is just beneath the nose, effectively. And the alien looks perturbed. He's forced to do it. I would say his feudal masters are forcing him to have coitus with the monkey. Now, the monkey, I don't know, didn't enjoy it from what I imagine. I think it was a forced thing. But one ball there contains all intelligence that comes from this intergalactic species, and the smaller one, just a standard ball, a plum, as we would know it. And then the obstacle at the very end there would just penetrate the monkey. The tip, the bell, the mushroom. That will probably go into the monkey and made the monkey. Now that's as I remember it. It's not accurate.
And where did you see this? Remind me where you saw this. You saw this happen?
Yes, I did. Yes, sir, I did. Yes, I did. And this is what the basis of my book to deceive, which came out some time ago. Which is
I've read the sort of cover and the back of the book. I have it.
Right.
It sold very, very poorly. Very poorly. I think it's something like I read it was something like 162 copies.
Oh no! That's not true. It was at least 200 copies.
Okay, apologies. But I wondered what because if what I would say I've not read it, but if what you've told me is true, that book should be on the coffee table of every house in the world. And I wondered what your thoughts were on why it did so poorly. Is it a conspiracy by the MSM, the mainstream media?
Yes, sir. And what I'm hoping is that after tomorrow, when they reveal these secrets, as I say, which come from the Pentagon, no less, then people will wake up. I'm saying to people, wake up.
Wake up.
Look at what I'm showing you. Literally. And listen to what I played today. Earthbound.
Okay. His penis looks like...
Not face brown.
You know those... You know, outside some car washes, they have those big, like, long,
yes, sir. Yeah, that's
blowy
right.
men.
Yeah, I know what you mean, and it operates via some kind of fan that's blowing up.
Yeah,
and it looks like the arms are waving. That's pretty much what it looked like.
Okay, well, listen, we are so grateful. I am
two balls there. Yeah. Thank you, Ian.
I am so grateful that we got the sack. I got the sack from talkRADIO because if I had been on talkRADIO, we were getting, I can say this now,
all right.
We were getting very, very heavy pressure, which we believe came directly from Murdoch to not have you on anymore. Now, the excuse excuse our boss told us was, he's boring. He's an idiot. He's making all this stuff up. It's all fake. He's boring.
No.
He's the boring thing was really said a lot.
Okay,
But I think if you were just straight behind that, it would be the mainstream media trying to silence you.
I think that's right. And after tomorrow, you're going to see a little change of tack, a little change of direction. I want to thank you for having me on here. I want to apologize to Leslie Joseph, the actress, not the PA to Senator Reid.
Nope.
I want to say that she's a wonderful actress, and I was not implying that in any way Sarah Jane, the cute one from CBBC, with I believe you said his name is Justin, plays Mr. Tumble.
That's correct, yes.
Say that, that he is a very talented actor. Yep. I want to say that Sarah Jane, yes, she's young. She's younger. That's the main thing. She's just younger. But Leslie Joseph is very attractive and one of this country's leading actresses. And I want to clear that up straight away.
Thank you so
much. Thank you for many series. I believe it was Gran and Morris who wrote Birds of a Feather, and I want to thank them. And that's just so we clear that up. It's not.
Yeah, okay, we've got just quickly some comments.
It's a different Leslie Joseph.
Okay, just some comments. Billy Hayes says, you never know what's around the corner unless this guy's in town. I think he's talking about the aliens, Bent Peen.
That's right.
Jason says, I'm not yours, the aliens. Jason says, I'm confused about the Pentagon. Isn't that the old shopping centre in Chatham? Kriv says, is there some sort of alien dating app available? Happy Shark says that aliens got the sack too. Space pervert. He's a weirdo. This guy is an idiot. I've paid £6.66 for this shit. How do I get a refund?
No, that's not fair. And I didn't say it was a bent peen. It looked like a bent peen. That's the way it curled up. It wasn't bent. It did that automatically.
Okay. Well, Professor, it's so lovely to talk to you. And I'm guessing the reason we can't talk to you tomorrow on the actual day that all of this stuff gets released is you're probably going to be busy.
He's a bent peen who said that.
Who? Sorry?
The man who called it a bent peen. It's not a bent peen.
Okay. Don't call our patrons bent peens. They have.
Well,
paid.
he's all right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank
Goodbye.
you. Thank you.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Okay. Well, there you go. There you have it. Proof if proof need be. Professor Joseph Laevens there. Now back to me and Katherine in the studio. That was slick.
Thanks, Ian.
Thank you,
the
Ian.
past.
That was slick. We're done. We're going to do a raid in a second. If you want the full audio of the show as a downloadable podcast that can go straight to your phone, you need to sign up to the £6.66 levels. Roger, I've seen your sign. For some reason, Chris, yours came through as well. For some reason, they're not coming to the emails, but they are coming through on the Patreon app. So thank you. From July the 1st, if you want to watch the full show, either live or afterwards, you have to sign up to the £6.66 level. At the moment, this will stay on Twitch. Will also get uploaded to YouTube. But from July the 1st, only the first 45 minutes are going to be available to... Look at my face there. Look, I look cool.
Oh,
there you go. The first 45 minutes will be... So from July the 1st, if you want to hear and see the full show, either live or as an MP3 or whatever... will you be having alien guests on the show? Yes, we will. We will not be. We do not discriminate on this show.
Definitely.
They want to kill us. Yep. So Patreon is the place to go. Let us go and find a raid.
Will the first 45 minutes be on Twitch as well, or just Patreon?
The first 45 minutes will be a mixture of Twitch and or won't be at the same time YouTube. The first show is July the 2nd, 8:00. And I think I've made a way that I can make that. We were worried that we couldn't create the URLs in advance. I think I know how to do it. I think it's possible. So we might do a little test one before.
Yeah.
But our first show, I think, is Friday, July the 2nd, 8 p.m. That's going to be on YouTube. So you want to sign up to youtube.com/Ian Lee. And that's free. And then you'll get alerts and stuff when we go live. So YouTube and or... Twitch. But certainly the first one is going to be on YouTube, guys. It's going to be on YouTube. Right, let's drag this over here. And let's find someone completely new. Someone we've never raided before. That's what I want. I want a brand new face, a new voice. I want someone who is new to us. Cat's not a rug no more. She back. No, cat is not a rug no more.
No, yeah, because I wasn't here for the Professor Laevens thing.
I see. Well
so
done. Thank you.
This is true.
Gosh, proper pixels. Anyway, right. Let's find someone we haven't.
Yes.
Raided. Who's Logan's house? Logan's could be. Logan's house is a tent.
Thursday, but on Thursday.
Home building.
Home is Spider-Man.
more mail from the church. I would go do it right now, but nobody's gonna be there, so unfortunately I have to wait.
This dude's homeless. He's got 5 viewers. Let's change that. This dude's homeless. Thank you, Tim. Yeah, I don't. Can we change that, or do we have to ask the ticket? Let's see. Let's go and raid. Thank you, Tim.
Going
I'll
on
write
and
that
on
down.
and on. aren't
Nightbot. Change Twitch listing. Here we go. Let's go and raid Logan's house if you like it. Oh, then follow. If you don't like it, then don't. I'm just gonna upload this audio to our wonderful £6.66 and above patrons. You're gonna get this audio coming to
Actually, I
you
have to make
fresh.
a panel really quick.
Let's go and raid this guy and make his day. We will be back tomorrow at 10 o'clock. There'll be a B movie, another B movie
Are
at
we a
9.
bit later tomorrow?
Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday. We
Yeah.
will be at 11. We will be starting live at 11, just after 11, maybe 5 past. I'm going to be seeing my psychiatrist until 11, so you
Nice.
cannot come in the house.
No, it's fine.
Until then. It's private. So I'm seeing my psychiatrist. I'm really hoping I get some ADHD drugs tomorrow. That's the plan. That's the plan. Tutty, bye.
See you tomorrow.
Forgot it was Wednesday.
Alright. Just have to make a quick little thingy.